slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push a mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your lossy. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Hello. Hello, all my hippies. Oh my goodness. Look, I started a little early because I took a 20-minute nap. And then I pushed, look, listen. I woke up from my 20-minute nap and I was like, look, let me set this for 7. Let me just add an extra few minutes. And then I was laying there about to doze back off. I was like, no. I'm going to feel like shit if I do that because I just get grumpy when I nap. And I'm so tired today. I don't know why. Hey, guys. Hey, Dad. So I'm here. Barely, but I'm here. All right. So we're just going to get it going. I'm going to address a few things. Because no matter how many times I say it, people have a hard time understanding. I am not in favor, nor do I endorse dolly vision. I don't want you to throw your money at them. I think it's fun that we got put on the island. That was hilarious because it's just kind of like some fun banter. Um, but the facts are he ain't doing no fuck shit right now, so I'm not clipping him. When he does do some more fuck shit, I'll clip him and I'll bring awareness to it. My stance has not changed, but I'm a very open person. I am very objective. I like to see both sides of everybody. I do think there's something that I like about Dolly. I don't know what it is, but it's just it keeps me intrigued, right? So, is there anything about Betty that I want to fuck around with? No. There's also no way that I know that I can get to Betty. She stands firm in what she believes. She stands firm in what she thinks she knows. There is no talking to Betty, right? I think we can all agree on that. Dolly, on the other hand, there is some talking to. He's, I know people like to think he's just so stupid, but he's not. Go listen to his last two true crime streams. I skimmed through them. I didn't listen to them all the way. So if you find something stupid in it, then let me know. But I listened to it because I was like, oh God. One of them was about summer. I was like, please, Lord, don't let him be on some shit. And he wasn't. It is what it is. He wasn't. I'm not going to make up shit. I'm not going to nitpick at stuff that he does. No. Now, does that mean I endorse him and I think people should go support him? No, absolutely not. I think you should make your own fucking mind up because you're your own fucking person. Flocking the coop. Okay, True Texan. Mystical, you might be blocked, baby. I don't recall blocking you, but you might be. Oh my God. I agree, Natalie, but no, people are not all good or all bad. I mean, there's those specific cases like serial killers and shit, but at some point in their life, they had good moments too. So I'm just saying, man, just because people are getting confused and it's not even really our people, it's a lot of his turtles that leave comments on my stuff. And like the live we did the other day where the glare came up, all they seen, like a lot of their comments were, oh, so much for making amends and building bridges and blah blah this, blah blah that, when you got somebody up here making fun of Dolly. I don't know who the fuck told you that that wasn't going to happen, but that's what we do around here. We make fun of ourselves, we make fun of Dolly, we make fun of Betty, we make fun of Uni, we make fun of Queen. That's what we do around here. If you cannot handle not being a Debbie Downer, then you can exit stage left, boo boo, because that ain't what my channel is. We like to laugh. We like to have fun. These YouTube streets are fucking toxic. PJ, I'm not gonna drop the link just because I'm discussing them. If I stream something of his, I absolutely will. Absolutely will. But that's not what we're doing. Um, I think that everybody has good and bad qualities. I think everybody should use their own fucking brain and figure out who they want to support and not support. I'm not saying go spend your money. I'm not saying go buy no products. I don't give a shit if you do or don't, to be honest. I know people like to talk about, oh, how's he making it? Is he making it with his hands? Is his house filthy? That dirty ass floor. I get that. But if I'm not the one buying it, if you want to go buy it, that's on you, boo boo. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Also, there was somebody that said something. Oh, because the glarer was doing an impression of Dolly. We've all heard the glare do this 100 times. He came up here, he did it on my channel Oh, fucking well. If you can't laugh at it, then you are a one sided individual who can't think for yourself. Hey, Boston.
Hola. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, hooking and jabbing, sticking and moving, bobbing and weaving like Adam and Eve.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Got my fireball and my monster ready.
PJ, what do you mean, babe? I have gotten to where I will drop links, even if I'm talking shit about you. I dropped Laura's link the other day. Welcome,
Oh,
Quiet Mind.
yeah, she said that. I was just like, I think that if she's playing some of this content, I think that's when she'll drop the link, and that's I think she said, Boston, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome to the hippie hut, man. Let's vibe.
Welcome, Quiet Mind. Um, yeah, Cheesy must have. Yeah, I listen. The Glare and Dolly have their own situation. That ain't got shit to do with me. Um, but it's like people are only one sided. You can either love them or hate them. And if you love them, then there's no way you can call him out if he does some fuck shit. That's absolutely not how I roll.
Yeah,
I don't care if I like you or not. If you do fucked up shit, I'm gonna call you out.
yeah. If I was the
It
poop
just
on a
is what it
parade,
is.
Jones would call me out for it.
Right. And it's just like I'm not telling y'all to go buy his products. I'm not telling y'all to go pay to keep me and Queen on Turtle Island. Hell no. If you are going to try to keep us on there, I suggest you call because no, we ain't doing that. I think it's fun that we made it onto Turtle Island. I think it's a little fun banter back and forth is always good. It lightens things up, which is what we did with the meme thing. But then he had to go and fuck shit up with the meme thing by spreading misinformation on Queen,
Yeah,
right? So that's where we're going to start. Are you ready, Boston? Are you
ready to
hanging?
rock. I'm ready to rock. I wish you'd apologize to Queen, but we'll
I
see.
wish he would too. Not for going back at her, because the way he feels is she comes for me. Why can't I go for her? You can go for her. Go for her. Hey, voices, I'm bringing you up. Go for her the way that she goes for you. Now, what does he think? Does he think that Queen makes up shit on him and lies? I don't know. What does he think?
I don't
Because
know.
it's not okay to lie on somebody. And that's what he did. He put out misinformation and some serious,
Hmm.
serious fucking misinformation.
Honey, you're not upset with me saying don't pay to keep Joneson on the island, are you?
Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm
Okay.
saying because I've had some comments. If y'all go to my comments on my Glare video,
Oh
uh,
yeah,
there
I
was
don't
a
read
few
comments.
comments. I
I don't.
usually don't either unless it pops
Brene
up.
Brown. Brene Brown said you don't read comments, so I don't read comments.
Mm.
Seriously, Brene Brown and the guy from the 10% Happier podcast, they both said you don't read the comments. Nope, so I don't read comments. I don't go looking in people's comments or any of that. So I'm sorry that's happened. Resume. I'm all here to help you ass.
Okay. Um, no, there was something. I'm not upset with you. There was something in one of the comments talking about, oh, I thought we were mending fences or trying to get along so much for that, and talking about the glarer being up here, impersonating Dolly.
Oh, so because the glare came up and was funny, haha, did an impersonation. So that just nixes everything with the glare and Dolly.
I guess so. And that's
Okay.
just not how I roll.
Well, I mean, I wish they would have told us the rules before. Like,
It was just
It's,
like a funny one. Oops, sorry. Sorry about
you're
that.
good, Boston.
I didn't see it as anything other than the glare being funny.
And then
Yeah.
let's not forget that he also backed it up afterwards and was talking about the situation where Avery sent him the ping pic.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Correct.
that's absolutely not okay.
Yep.
Correct.
So, I mean, I don't know. I guess they just want me, just because they see that I'm trying to be neutral and build a bridge, they just expect that I'm just going to be like, Dolly, 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 Dolly. I love Dolly. That's just not how it's going to be. We
No.
are neutral. He still sees me as a roach channel. He still sees me as a hate channel. I
Okay,
still
so
see him as a tragedy pimp.
why
We're
are
just
his
trying to get along.
why are his people not questioning him as to why did you hop up on Queen Bees like that? You know, like if they're going to question you about loyalty and that, why are his people not questioning him?
That's a good point.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure some of them did, right?
Some of them probably did. I don't know. And that's the thing. I don't really watch. Like I go and I skim his lives. The only
I don't
time I
watch
watch the
him.
The only time I watch the chat is when I'm actually participating. And I did hear that girl say that I was already halfway over to the island today. I felt like that was a little sneak diss. So I'm going to go ahead and say, no,
No.
I'm not halfway over to the island. And I mean, if you need to reach out, best soap in the game at gmail.com, he'll tell you I'm not halfway on. He don't fuck with me. He don't
Yeah.
fuck with me the same way I don't fuck with him privately. So I felt like that was a little bit of a sneak diss. I'm gonna just say I respectfully ask you not to do that again. And I think that an apology is owed to Queen. I missed her live yesterday. I was only in and out. And so when I was rewatching it on 2X today, she was talking about how she wants an apology before there can be anything squashed between them. And I 100% agree. Queen's not me and I'm not Queen, but I'm also not going to bring him to her. You know what I'm saying? And just think
Yeah.
that everything's going to be okay. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
He does owe Queen an apology. I mean, saying that she sold dope to minors is not okay.
No. And he could have done that when he jumped up and with everything. He could have been like, yeah, no, we got our beef. And, I apologize for my
Right.
I should never have
It would
said
have been
that.
super simple. I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I got some misinformation. I'm sorry for that. Super
Yeah.
simple.
But it wouldn't have been sincere, and that should tell us what we need to know.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good point, Grain.
True.
Mm-hmm. And that's why, you don't fuck with him really. You could like him to a degree or whatever it is. You don't have to call it like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like
I do
people
like him
yeah.
to a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
But I know you do. Deets does. I just think that, there's different types of people. Some people can see both sides, some people can't.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But just because you don't see both sides, don't try to force that mindset on me.
Yeah. I mean,
Jones,
it's
lots
You
of
got 5
closed,
memberships, and Cappy wants to know if you could drop the link.
lots
Oh,
of closed-minded people have a hard time
Look,
opening their
there's
mind to
Jeanette.
open-minded people.
I'm
Just
sorry,
remember
Jeanette.
that.
Where did you get that
Can
information?
you not hear me?
Jeanette?
we could
I
hear
can
you.
I can hear you.
Person at a time, right?
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Go on.
Go ahead, Grain.
No, let voices fight with Jeanette.
No. Whatever you were saying.
What's
Whatever.
Jeanette? What'd she do?
Go ahead, Granny.
Silence.
Jeanette said that
Shambles.
Queen stated Dolly was a pedo. That's
Mm-mm. I think she just says Red Dot Dolly, don't she?
Yeah, nobody's called Dolly over there. Nuh-uh.
Red
Mm-mm.
dot on the property, not that Dolly is involved
Yeah,
with it, but someone in his home is.
Yeah, no.
But they do find it, and I understand that concern where you got somebody living in the same household, supposedly. Right, here comes Packless. Hey, baby. You got somebody living in the same household, and you're doing business out of that household. So anybody that buys and gets things shipped out, the addresses go through that household regardless. PJ did inform me that she is the one that does all that. I appreciate her for being honest about it. But it still goes through the household where that person supposedly resides, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Becky.
I'm-
Jeanette just said in the chat that she judges creators by their words and actions. I'm like, and she supports Dolly 100%. So I mean,
Oh Lord.
that's just laughable, you know. I mean, come on, man. And then she
And
says that Queen owes him an apology. Yeah, I mean, you can't fix this, you know. I mean,
I feel like Queen only called the same as the rest of us. We only called Dolly out. I mean, hold me accountable. If there's been something I said that was not a truth, then let me know and I'll apologize for it. Otherwise, I feel like the only thing we called out about Dolly was his tragedy pimping.
yeah, like
Yes,
Savannah.
it's
And
abuse.
Yeah,
Tiffany's
and-
problem with an RSL living on the property when he has access to a lot of stuff. That's, you know what I mean. That's not calling Dolly that.
It's-
You know what I mean.
He might be on
George,
like
pretty
another.
simple.
It's not a he's not
Okay,
a
well, here's the
pedo.
thing. I do remember when Queen said, if you want to say that I sell drugs to kids, then that means I could say this.
I could say this. Yes.
Correct.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
phrased in,
Mhm.
I could say this.
Yeah, I could say
Good
something outlandish.
memory.
Yeah, I could say something outlandish, just like you just did, Dolly. Is what she was
Correct. So,
Yeah, I remember that too.
Who's saying I said that Dolly was a pedo?
Jeanette.
Not you.
Where's
You?
the clip of me saying he was a pedo?
saying. You did.
Well, you know, it's Jeanette. She never brings receipts.
Who's Jeanette? Pupco?
I'm sure it's
No, not
probably
Popco.
Oh.
It's the only
I'm
Jeanette
trying
we
to-
know that has an axe to grind everywhere we
Sorry,
go.
Tim.
I said that basically he has a sex offender living next to him. His brother,
Right.
Or
who
on the
is-
same
He's not
property.
a pedo though. He's not a pedo because a pedo is young underage kids, right? He's put down as a registered SO.
yes, but it was his own daughter.
Yeah.
That's incest.
Yeah, and
Wasn't
I don't know
she
when.
14?
Yeah, she was young.
That's what I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't go over.
And he went to
when
jail for that, right?
They
Yeah.
were redoxing that victim. I wasn't down with that, so I didn't watch it.
And he
So
did
I
his
don't really
time,
know.
and he has a dot now, and he
I
might
don't.
be.
I
on
don't
that
care if he does
property.
his time.
But Dolly
Um,
isn't his brother. I know he lives on the property, but he could live on like on the other end in a like a different dwelling. You know what I mean? Some people live on like, you know, in like
Good.
a house, like a, you know, I don't know, a small house, a tiny house. I don't know his living arrangements. I don't know if he's in the, we don't know that, do we? That he's
And
in the house.
wouldn't that be considered going real life if we did learn what the living
Well,
arrangements-
Yeah, I don't want to fucking know.
I don't
No.
want to
But
know
you're talking
anything
about
about
the
him
R's,
or his
so-
brother.
Mhm.
Either way,
All I
that
wanted to
property
make
has the
sure
red
of-
dot.
Yeah, the property
wanted
red
to
dot
make sure
dolly.
of
That's
was the
that
Jones
is
and
what
what-
he was called.
Yeah.
Wasn't offended by my remark about don't pay to keep her on the island.
No. I don't want anybody to pay to keep us there. I was shocked anybody, and I think it was two of his people, Deanna and
Shannon.
Shannon. Marie.
Shannon. I
Yeah.
think they're both on. I think they're both members of his.
Yeah, they said they were Dolly mods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shannon's
I
a
think
mod.
they were just trying to enjoy the banter. Like it would make things interesting, right? I don't care if I'm voted off next time. I don't care. I think it was fun for the moment. It was entertaining. I appreciate the entertainment. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, their
Keep it
arguments are
moving.
often like, okay, Savage is a doxer. Okay, I'll give you that, but it's not like a tit for tat where like Dolly doxes her, or she doxes him. His roundabout way was, I'm going to find out information on your grandkid. That's taking it too far. Like if you're going to say tit for tat doxing, eye for an eye, fine. I would be like, okay, well, whatever. But if you're going to open up a Facebook community page and say, can I have some information on the grandkid? No, I'm not down for that. That's not like, doxing each other kind of tit for tat. That's stepping a step too far for me.
Take
That's
it lower.
That brings in somebody who's a minor who doesn't have the ability to give consent, and you're bringing in a completely innocent person because it's a child.
I mean,
Right,
fuck
and
that.
the property is in his name too.
No, fuck that. Bringing in her adult kids too, kids and grandkids. He said,
Yeah.
I don't either way. It's fucking
that
sick.
too.
They have nothing to do with anything here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, if you got a
DJ,
problem
Oh
with
yeah, but
someone, if you have a
Rabbits
problem
are
with someone, you
rabbits'
take it
ass.
out with them. You don't
Yeah.
bring everybody else into it.
No,
Unless
and
you-
I said the same fucking thing though about when she was exposing his brother and re-victimizing that girl. I don't think that she meant to. I don't think that her intentions were to harm that girl. She was trying to expose the bad shit, but it essentially re-victimized that girl. No one needed to know that she couldn't use a fucking spoon. No one needed to know about all that personal details of that fucking case.
No.
Is that Cappy?
Yes,
Yes, it
Cappy.
is.
Cappy,
Sounds
Cap,
good.
Cap.
Okay, I wasn't
Cappy's
sure.
voice is dying.
How does it
That's why.
sound? It's on my new
Sounds
phone.
good.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
you
it.
sounded a little different. That's why I
It
was
sounds
like,
a
wait
little
minute.
different, but it still sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm on my porch too, so I'm like, you know,
But
Yeah.
I
doing
need,
it
I
all
just,
different.
It's not picking up. It's not picking up the outside at all, Cappy.
That's why.
It's
That's the
not.
problem. It's not the Cappy effect.
It's that you can't
Cappy
hear
effect.
can't hear the
I
like
was
the
like, who
airplanes
is
like
this?
blazing over me and shit.
No, we
I
didn't hear,
know.
no, we didn't hear the airplanes at all.
Thank
Damn.
you. Thank you, Okie. Y'all let me play this really quick.
Oh, yeah. Good, George.
Go, George. Go, George.
You're monetizing your chicken now.
Yeah, hell
Get
yeah.
that worm.
He's shaking it. He's pimping for me. Or I'm pimping him. I'm pimping him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna make you
You
that
getting
money you
him a
paid for him.
worm.
How much did you pay for George?
The chicken.
Chicken feed is expensive, guys.
Like $30.
Paid for
Wow.
$30, so it's like that's, see,
It's worth it.
monetize. This is like what Will needs to learn. Willow needs to learn the same thing. Monetize your pig immediately.
$30 makes you holler.
I'm about to monetize Grandma.
Honey
What do
boo
you,
boo.
Willow, you want to come up here and explain what
Voices,
you're
don't
talking
you
about?
dare.
I just wanted to make sure that people understand that just because I'm being neutral and trying to be okay doesn't mean I forget. I will never fucking forget. He does owe Queen an apology. And the biggest thing for me is how can I get him to see it that way?
You
Oh.
might not be able to,
That's
you
what
know.
I
was
might
coming
not
up
be
here
able
for.
to.
Mhm.
Or say, for instance, when he was talking about the Quentin Simon case, I don't know, last week before, I was in chat and he would say something. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was, but I was in chat correcting him. Like, come on, Dolly, you know what you was doing. Okay, even if he don't see that, maybe there's a chat that will and say, yeah, she might be onto something. I kind of like Jones and she, she tries to tell it how it is. Maybe I should listen a little.
Oh, Dame Defer. Dolly put roaches on the island for a money grab. He has too many credible creators on the islands whose subs would never consider giving his channel and to subscribe
We
to
know
him.
this.
Looking-
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's a game. I think it's fun banter, but it is a game.
It
And
is.
see,
Yeah. A grift.
this is it is still a grift. Lady Tara said Savage called out his mother and all his family tree and the 3-year-old being refused by the courts for his mother to have her because I think Dolly's mother had problems and he retaliated. So this is the argument that PJ had in here yesterday. Why does he need to apologize for being doxxed if he was doxxed beforehand?
Listen,
It's the
that
whole
should really
family, and I
say-
understand what she's saying. I even said that to her. Like I said, I'll give that to you. That's fucked up. And fucking, you're not going to see a lot of people call Savage out. But
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
I'm obviously like not. That's not off the table for me any day of the week. But
The thing is,
but it doesn't make it okay
yeah,
to ask for her granddaughters and her kids' information. It wasn't okay when she fucking exposed everything about the niece that was the victim of the uncle, which is Dolly's brother, and the conditions of the home, Dolly's mom, and all that crazy shit. Like, no one needed to know all that because there was already a red dot over the house.
Also, might I add that the Savage's daughter and granddaughter are innocent and do not participate on YouTube drama, and they should not have been brought in. Just because you have a problem with Savage doesn't mean you should bring in people who are, not related to anything. You know what I mean?
Innocent.
Yeah,
Well, no,
not
that's my
innocent.
exact point. That's my exact point. And neither is Dolly's brother's victim, even though I believe her intentions were not bad by talking
Yeah,
about the
I
daughter.
think she wanted to basically highlight this is who's living with Dolly with all your financial information, and that was her
But the-
point.
The people
Well-
we're speaking of are used to holding other people accountable for their wrongdoings, though. We got to keep that in mind too.
What
They're
do you
not
mean?
accountable for themselves. that's how they justify doing these wrong things. They try to hold other people accountable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
For
hey,
their
yeah,
fucked
you
up
left me
shit.
alone. I wouldn't have done it, but you
Yeah,
had to
like,
mention me, so I'm coming back in spades. Yeah, they do justify it that way.
I mean, like, listen, I don't care if, like, like Dolly's, let's say we agreed on the fact that Savage doxed the family tree, and that was wrong. And I agree. I don't want anyone. I mean, like, the RSO brother. It seems to me like he's living on the property, so I'm like, that shit be it. But if there's like other people that was in the family tree that are unrelated, that had nothing to do with the situation, I'm not cool with that. But
technically,
it's
he's
still
not legally entitled to privacy, really. But
I thought it was a family branch, not a whole tree.
don't get us in trouble now. Shut up.
But like, listen, I mean, like, there's some
Definitely
shit.
doesn't fork a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like, for instance, an example, Jim Terry. I didn't like the fact people were going to Jim Terry's dad's house, like the business. I thought that was a shitty thing to do. I just think, like, just because, and that guy offered $500, and even if he did dox me, I still wouldn't go after his family, because I would say to myself, yeah, that'd be a real piece of shit. That would be lowering me down. And it's like,
boundaries.
Yeah, that's just how it is. And it's like, he should have just said to himself, you know what? I'm not gonna, Savage is fucking me over, but I'm not gonna go after her kids. I'm gonna fuck with her because she's fucked with me. But like, I don't think it's right for me to go after innocent parties that have nothing to do with YouTube drama and then have information, because you don't know who you're talking to online. There's some crazy motherfuckers here that will do anything to impress you, anything in their heads, because they think of you as like a parasocial relationship. And you got to be careful with that. And you know what? It's like, if he doesn't want to admit that that was wrong, then you got to wonder, that's not good. I mean, do you think that's wrong? And if you think that's wrong, then why is he not admitting it's wrong? Just avoid that. I know.
Well, I mean, I can see where he feels like he's a victim because he's covering cases and messing with people that aren't on YouTube that are involved with cases. So he feels like it's separate and his family should be separate from that or whatever. But I mean,
my thing
I get
is,
it,
I don't think he sees himself as a victim. I think he knows the shit he does wrong. And I think that it's like Pacla said, it's just kind of like well, you did it, you did this, or you did this first. It's just like, okay, yeah, I'm immature for retaliating. That's what it needs. That's what his thought process needs.
That Dolly 100% started it with Savage.
Yeah. Now, I don't know all the intimate details of how it really started with the Savage and Dolly drama. I just know about the grandkid, and I saw that, and I just don't, that's fucked up. And I don't care. I mean, like, that's just stepping too far. That's just like, these people have nothing to do with it. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just messed up. And that's just my opinion.
I agree. And I just wanted to make sure people realize that. Now, I don't have amnesia. You attract more bees with honey.
Correct.
And I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there.
Actually, you're wrong. Bees are attracted to carbon monoxide. That will that result in the attack. That's how the bees. That's if they say, like, if you go near a beehive, don't breathe out, because that's how they find you with your, like, the carbon you push out. That's
I don't know about all that because they don't like smoke at all.
Yeah, no, that's like, no, like, when you breathe, it tells them that an animal's near, and they just initially start attacking you.
All right.
Same with mosquitoes. Same with mosquitoes.
What if you have bad breath?
No more Nature Channel for you, B. Tim. I like, you need to go to a different part of the world.
B. Tim, is it true that the beautiful colors of the sunset is all pollution?
I don't know.
I'll tell you this: the moon being yellow is from pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, we're going back on this
because
too,
the pollution's between you and the moon.
Somebody said something about I think it was Hills said he wants Queen's subs too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a sub grab, but it's also a sub grab for me. Let's be fucking real.
Well, there you go.
Real honest.
If it works,
it's a sub grab for me too, because that means I got Quiet Mind in here. She's a mod over there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
This is
that means
so
that
she wants
when I'm in there and I'm talking to these people, most of the time I'm not even talking to Dolly. I'm talking to the chat.
I'm gonna keep it real though. He doesn't really have that many problems with numbers. He's got good numbers. He is a pretty fucking strong support system over there. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure he appreciates the extra, like, subs, the extra views, but
us having fun, the banter, like, the meme contest.
You're just a shit stirrer. Let's be real. You just
Yeah,
love the
it's the
shit
money.
stirrer.
I mean, somebody's stirring shit though, and trying to be like, I don't know, like what happened, but this whole, because I came up to like talk about what Willow was talking about. Sounds like, you know, this
Grift.
this like, you know, being voted on the island thing. People in his chat, like some of them feel a certain type of way about it because where we are over here and like we can go other places and not cry about it,
They can't.
they're not so much like that.
No, they're not allowed to. They get in trouble.
That's true, Cappy. That's a good point.
Fact,
You know,
Kathy, fact.
We a
And
bunch of
so
free
if
range
me being
chickens.
over there, yeah, if me being over there trying to get them to be free range chickens, so be it. That's what I'm doing.
Well, not really. Chickens are not
It's
free
I
range.
don't think it's a sub grab. I think it's a money grab.
You think his is a money grab?
Yeah, because
it's a little of everything. It's
he
not
thinks that
one.
people are going to donate from
Ah,
the Hippie Hut, and
Fire.
from the Hive to keep you guys on. And
what's
I've
going?
seen it
Who's
last
screaming?
Sorry,
Yeah,
there was a spider. I'm sorry.
year. Oh, you got attacked by like a friggin',
Horse
dinosaur.
got her.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Someone said Dolly did that, and he screamed like a baby.
All right, yeah. Wait a
I
minute. Someone
killed it.
said.
It's all good. I killed it.
Someone said they didn't
Good
like
girl.
me. Someone said they didn't like me, but didn't like Queen, me, and just likes Johnson. So I'm going to do a Laura. Ban them. Get them out of here. Get them out of here immediately. I get them out.
50 Shades of Crazy. Yes, we do know. We just talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. 50.
Ban
Yeah.
them. Johnson, ban
Oh
them
my God,
immediately.
Beacon,
Quick.
calm down, buddy. I'm afraid you're going to blow a blood vessel.
Never.
People that
Willow, I
don't.
don't understand what you're trying to say. What are you
What?
trying to say, Willow?
Willow, click the linky.
Okay,
Yeah, Willow.
I can help him with that. Look at how
Okay.
short of a time I was friends with like Critical K, Molly.
You're
Yeah,
not the best
but
example, voices.
Are you
Uh,
talking
I-
about
I-
me
I
and
like- do I
Queen
need to
Willow?
Giving examples of where internet friendships are not the same as your everyday real life friendships. Like right now, I would be comfortable if Jones and or Ellie or Grain wanted to reach out and talk off platform. I'm just
Absolutely.
now comfortable
Fuck
enough
you.
that shut up.
Well, not Ellie. No. Ellie's
Stop
throwing
making me talk
jabs.
off platform.
I know.
But I don't think I would be comfortable with Packless or be Tim because they don't know me well enough to know that. But I feel like you girls do because we've conversed and talked about things. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, I don't know who the naked square is on the panel.
I can't believe
That's
Georgia
Cappy.
girl. Georgia
Oh,
girl. does
Cappy,
not-
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not even really comfortable. I've never had a private conversation with Cappy. I wouldn't.
I'm
be
like, can you
comfortable
see me
doing
right
that.
now?
Look,
I see you.
I said
Kim
you
said, y'all voted on the island. Y'all voted on the island was kind of like the meme war, a little fun to break the tension. It is needed from time to time.
Yeah.
Don't lose your shit, people. Exactly.
And look at
Yeah.
and
Listen,
look
I
at
can't do
haters
that with
trying to hate.
Bullhorn. I
Yeah.
can't do that with Bullhorn. There
Different.
is no doing that with her.
Mhm.
But Dolly, he's not. It's different.
It's
just
different.
Right.
different.
I don't
I
think
believe-
he
I
realizes how
understand.
much an apology would go. A sincere
All right, we
apology.
got to monetize the hate in this chat for me.
No.
So, how much is it that they're willing to pay to kick me off this island? I'm joking. That was a joke.
Look,
It's like
I
this,
agree.
the bridge is
Got a 5 on it.
damaged.
Dom Defer, I agree. No one should pay to keep Queen Bee or Miss Joneson on the island. It's a scam. I wouldn't say it's a scam. It's a grift. He's making money and he's honest about it.
It is.
So
a
it
grift,
can't
not
be.
a scam.
It's
Mhm.
a grift.
It's not a scam. I mean,
And she
Not
said,
a
heck,
scam, it's
Mallory
a
even
grift.
told her viewers don't vote her on the island because Mallory wants the money first.
Mallory's like, give me the money.
I mean,
Yeah, don't you go
agree with her
putting,
on
don't
that.
you go paying that money. You give me that money.
yeah.
No, it's a grift.
Need that
I heard-
money, honey.
It's free
I
to
heard
call.
Team
Right?
Rose on there today,
Yes.
and they were talking about what to name. Was you listening, Voices?
Yes.
They were talking
baby,
about
I
what to
was.
name it.
I was going to the post office and the grocery market.
Well, she was on there, and she was straight up talking about ways he needs to work on trying to bring money in. It was a very open conversation.
Dude, I was
So,
taking
how much?
bitch.
How
I
much
was
Johnson
taking
would
notes.
you take to kick
Hey,
me
Constance.
Hello.
Like,
Constance.
what's
To
the
kick you
what's the
off?
price? What's the price? There's
$100
people that say
bucks.
they don't like me, but they
Oh,
don't want to donate.
there's so many people that
on
do
it.
like you though, B
I'm
Tim. Like when
joking.
you go to sleep, there's like, God, good night, B Tim, good night, B Tim. I mean, you know,
Listen,
I
I'm
mean,
just trying
I
to
think it's just the
monetize the
highest
hate.
bidder.
We gotta
Highest
monetize
bidder.
this hate. We gotta monetize this hate. We gotta do that. That's next.
I just think that while things are calmed down for the moment, I can bullshit around
yeah,
for a little bit and not take fucking YouTube so serious. Then
yeah,
the next thing he fucking does, I'll be on top of it. Y'all don't
yeah,
worry. I got
yeah.
it.
We know. I know you got it. You know.
Were you getting for like personal messages, or it was your comment section? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, in some of my videos.
Like it can't be so serious all the time. Life isn't this serious all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's a
No.
piece of shit, but like, okay,
Okay.
he's not like the worst. There's worse pieces of shit even on this space. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, if you go back to like what Team Rose was talking with him about, it like they were legitimate points of things to do for your channel that would keep you out of having to have somebody else's
Oh
name.
fuck! Someone donated $10 to kick me.
Uh oh.
Oh fuck! Fucking zero.
And can I bring up something I think we seem to have forgotten? Have we forgotten Free to Be?
Yeah.
Have we forgotten Aileen? Have we forgotten the video where he says he choked the woman till she turned purple and
No.
gurgled?
We had a
About it
discussion.
all week. We've been
No, but
talking
I
about
don't
all
believe in
of it.
giving bad behavior attention.
Oh, I don't want to give him attention. I just don't want to give him a pass for anything.
No, he doesn't get a pass for shit. He doesn't
No,
get a pass for
doesn't get
any of
anything.
Constance, did you not see the debate I had with a gentleman named Sin about the strangulation debate?
No, I guess not. No.
Yeah, that was the last live. He thought it was not a bad idea.
And I'm not telling anybody what to do with their channel. I'm just, going to add my 2 cents. I mean, I just don't see to be even. I mean, it would cringe me to even be nice to a piece of shit because I feel like I'm being nice to him. I'm negating all those. When Free to Be came forward, it was so hard for her, and so many people sat in his chat and in his comment section and called her a liar, told her she wanted it. Dolly didn't acknowledge it. Dolly said she wanted it. Dolly said she was lying, and for me to even be remotely even
That was like a
a
recorded
glance,
call.
huh?
Was that like a recorded call?
Free to Be.
Yeah, didn't you listen to the recording from It's a
We
Mood?
don't even know what that. I don't think many of us know what that whole situation is.
I know a little bit about it, but I don't know if there was like proof.
That's
or,
the one with the riot kick him or I want a
Because
refund.
wasn't she back over there for a little while
Then
after
that would be one of my issues, right? That's where a lot of this came in.
Okay, I'm
She's
sorry.
a victim, and I don't know.
I need to interrupt real quick. We have $25 to kick B Tim, and we have $20 to keep B Tim.
Oh.
So that's where we're at. 25 is in the lead to kick
It's
him.
a grift, baby.
Daylight got
$5 to save him, or he's gone in 5
We gotta monetize this hatred.
Shoot, text one $10. Kick him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's
Ooh.
$25 on the board to kick him,
All
and
right.
there's $20 on the board to keep him.
15.
So the
Okay.
keepers
And I'll
better.
be kicked for like 50.
We got $4.99. $4.99.
There you go.
Going
Hold
once.
on.
$5 for you.
Gone.
$5.
I guess I would just ask people to listen to
Listen to George twerking. No, bag. He's had his time out.
B Tim, come back. Don't be a bitch. Come back.
He just left. Oh, I thought you kicked him.
I put him in the backstage and then he left. Go ahead, Constance.
He's like, fuck this.
Hey, Willow.
But I
I
mean,
was like, oh, B Tim's coming on camera. He's
I
like,
get no respect.
I don't want to be Debbie Downer, and everything, but I just would, you listen to her story and ask yourself, why would a mod of 5 years lie? A woman of her age lie? And then people say, well, didn't she go over there? Well, didn't she not call the cops? To me, that is almost akin to victim blaming. And all I need to know from her is to hear her story and use my critical thinking. And I'm not going to doubt her, especially knowing he has 3 past convictions for assault on women. 3, we heard with his own words,
how he choked the woman till she gurgled and turned purple just because she pulled his hair. We've seen how he spoke to Aileen with our own eyes. We've seen him grab that bullhorn out with our own eyes. I don't need much more to convince me that Frida P's telling the truth.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you. I agree 100% with you. I have no respect for him anymore. I don't even like going to his channel. If there's something going on, I may go over there for a second just to hear what's going on. But I never been into the Turtle Island bullshit. I mean, I don't even like Survivor, so I never even watched that. So I ain't gonna watch some,
The revenge porn to Sierra, the revenge porn to, was it Lindsay?
Yeah, the list can go on and on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with
the
him. I
difference
mean,
in our
sure,
mindset. That's
he
the
may not
difference.
be doing something right now, but man,
He's
dude,
gonna
there
do
is
something
just
eventually.
So much,
yeah.
and he's gonna
Exactly.
do something again for sure.
And the pattern behavior hasn't ended because with the asking Mel for the pictures when he's with PJ, it's not ending. And I know where this is, people. Oh my God, you tell people to do their channel. In my opinion, when you give them any slight approval, put them on a panel, try to be nice to them, try to call a truce, that to them is like fuel or something. I don't know. We all know what this issue with rap
Validation.
is. You know?
Do you feel like
I don't.
validation?
It'd be like forgive and forgotten.
Yeah, but
and that's why I wanted to do this live to make sure that people know that's not what it is. We're not calling a truce. We're neutral in this moment, but as soon it doesn't leave my
The
brain.
part I think y'all are missing is he doesn't care if y'all call the truth.
No, he
just wants
doesn't.
your
That's
money
what
and
I
your
said. He don't fuck with me.
He don't care if you get. He don't care if you get over it or not.
I don't
He
fuck
don't
with
care at
you.
all if you get over it. He don't
And
care.
the dollar victim hoodies,
He
that
don't care at
to
all.
me was just so absolutely gross and a slap in the face to every one of them ladies that took it. It was hard to come forward. It was, imagine coming forward against Dolly. They took some hell. I mean, his chat treated him like hell. And then for him to make a victim hoodie and people still smile at, no, I mean, no, that's just my
The
opinion.
bar is so low for him, and the bar is so high for y'all. He'll be the net winner. Y'all will be the net loser.
Absolutely.
Is he really making that much money off us though?
I don't care if he's making a dime. It's the fact that he made them. It's the fact that he made them and thinks that's funny, and it's a slap in the face to anybody that came forward. And he's like saying, "Fuck you! I don't give a shit about you, bitch." Next.
Yeah, he's
The
like
whole point of
taunting.
tragedy
He's like,
pimping
hey,
was the fact that this shit was rapidly becoming real life. Now we can say
Absolutely.
it's tit for tat internet all we want. He real life assaulted a bitch in front of God and everybody.
Yeah.
That shit
And he
fucking
sexually
happened. Not the
assaulted.
guy behind the channel. That motherfucker. That one
Yeah.
right there. All 4'8" of him. That one.
4'8"
He did
all
that.
his other,
He sexually
all his
assaulted
other
a mod
stuff,
of his for
just
5
brought
years.
up.
A friend. She was a friend.
I mean,
A good friend, right?
You're
Very good
preaching
friend.
you're preaching to the choir. I you know what I mean? Like I don't know anyone that's I'm the
No,
Dolly.
I'm preaching to the chat down there because I see people and they're going, "He didn't do nothing."
Oh,
No,
okay.
he did a lot. He did a whole fucking lot. Let's not forget that.
any of y'all seen
And-
that greatest hits video of him and his family? You remember your soap's being made right now?
Is it called the Whitakers?
I mean, are we fucking serious? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm impressed by this because what this does tell me is I have a huge career on YouTube because I've been
Yeah.
holding back so much
I can go
that
on.
I can go
Monetize that
buck
pig.
fucking wild and still make a living. Apparently, I can
Absolutely.
absolutely. I just need to build the right audience, and I can literally go
That
around
is what
kicking
it-
babies and shit.
Yep.
Like, it
He
don't make
does
a fuck what I
insinuate
do.
that.
You need
On his
to
own channel, he told
need-
Ernie was in there talking about what Rap did, and Dolly's like clutching his own pearls. Rap did what? He admitted to rape? What? That would be channel suicide. And I'm like, you would think, huh, dude? You would think, but you didn't admit it, did you, Dolly? You just brushed it off and called her a liar, and all your little people followed you right along. It should be channel suicide, but hey, he's growing leaps and bounds.
Is he growing?
By the way, you got.
No,
$80
actually, he's kind of a little stagnant right now, but I
feel
think
like
that's
he's
why
kinda
you're
been
seeing.
sitting
Well, he's
still.
been
Maybe.
sitting because he cut ties with heels on the ground, and he really ain't had no crimes to go and fucking stand in the yard and act a fool. He tried, but he doesn't know how to change a fucking tire, so he couldn't get out of the driveway. Thank God.
Well, did y'all
Such
hear
a
him
manly
today? He was
motherfucker.
saying he doesn't want to be a part of a circus.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
See?
You've been feeding peanuts to the fucking elephants for the last 6 months. You
I was
fucking
like,
idiot.
where was that
You don't
train of
get to
thought
ride
in
shotgun.
Georgia?
You don't get to go rob a liquor store riding a shotgun and then be the
Allegedly.
first one to be a little bitch when the cops get here. Own it, motherfucker. You've been riding this long. Roll with it, bruh. You and your little sprout on top of your head. Dolly, party of two. Your table's now available. Fucking idiot. Hold what you got, sport.
He's
And
playing
let me
both
remind you
sides
how
of
this
the
got to go
field.
real life the first way. Savage said they were just joking back and forth, just joking. Savage said, "You've got to be this tall to ride you got to be this high to ride this ride." He couldn't take the loss. He came back with this. She had a venereal disease when she works in the medical field, and he said, "Hey, tell your husband Joe to give me a call." And that's how this started, because that was so insensitive, or like. And then he asked for Joe's family, and when it just went from there and got
Yeah, it
worse.
was so petty. It was so immature. Like,
Mhm.
why
Yeah.
not just say, fuck it? Okay, she got me
And all
there.
this stupid heels through, just
Here's something
with
to
his
think
false
about.
strikes and his, this and that, all the hell he put heels through. So much hell that Rob Reed has a video made just for Dolly, 2 of them.
Mm.
Anybody remember where I came from in this community?
Mars.
I could have stayed over there. You think
The
me and
pig.
Dolly could have been slaying shit? I could have done
Oh,
bought me
that's
the pig, a
right.
house, and a fucking truck.
That's right.
I
You
could
Oh,
were
have
wait a
stayed
there.
there
minute.
too.
Wait a minute.
Ah.
Wait a Willow. I thought you came from like the pig community, like
Well, that's my roots, man. I mean, of recent in this community. I started out over there. I thought about it a couple times when all the shit started going down. I was thinking, man, I could stay here. Shit be good. Same kind of he done built my audience. That was my people at the time. That was the kind of people I could say whatever the fuck I wanted to, and wasn't nothing gonna become of it. I thought, shit, this is where I need to be. Good spot. Me and him got a good thing going. Fuck, I ride with this dude. I came in one day, all of a sudden, BHB, and as soon as Molly came off the panel that night with us, he goes, "She really ain't that bad, y'all." I said, "Get the fuck out of here. You serious?" And then the next day I came in, y'all had wrenches. I said, "Deuces." I thought about it. It'd have been great for my channel to stay over there. Absolutely. I ain't quite as good looking as Stone, but I play all right guitar. I know a whole bunch of fucking Matchbox 20 songs and shit. Makes me better looking than I was a minute ago. So
Stone was on his panel today. Stone was up on his panel today.
Was he? I must have left before he came on.
Turtle Love said this is between Savage and Dolly, not everyone else. Turtle Love, do you know why this isn't between Savage and Dolly? Because today it could be Savage, and it very well could be you tomorrow, or anybody else tomorrow, because that's what he does.
It won't be to me because I have a dick.
You're the
Then
next
it might
victim.
change somebody's tune, you're saying, right? I
Absolutely.
think so. Yeah. When you're
He only
the
seems to
target.
do it with women. Me and B10 fine.
Mhm.
Me and Boston, we good.
That's
He
true.
don't do shit to
Yes,
me.
he's been talking about you,
Yeah, my
Willow.
bubble.
Someone in the chat said he's been talking about you the last couple of weeks. Someone just in the chat
He
just said that.
better talk from a fucking distance because I ain't nice like Joe and Savage. I'll come across that fucking counter, homeboy.
Yep.
Like,
I told you the other day that he came at
way
you.
worse than they are.
What did he say
I'm
about
a
Willow?
super
He just said that Willow was over there on his dick before, and now he's not.
Yep.
I just said that. I just said it too.
Yeah,
I was. And I got
Yeah,
to a
I
point
mean,
where I
don't
said,
think
well, I
he-
could grow my channel, or I can stick around with this horse shit and be just as complacent as he is if I continue to ride with this. And seeing how I've been spent the last month blasting Molly and shit, I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to just hang out with this dude now and be cool with her every day? Like, I can't do
So
this shit.
listen,
So I bounced.
my question is, do y'all think the subs should be blamed for what he does, or do you think that
No.
there
No.
could they
I
could
mean-
be the side that we're trying to show them?
They're
I know
bankrolling
he
it.
does, but for sticking
I've
it
gained
down
subs. I
and
don't know if he
supporting it.
did.
If somebody pays for my drug habits, y'all call them an enabler. What the fuck
Yeah,
you call the
that's a
people
good
buying
point.
Winnebagos
I mean,
and
like-
hoodies and shit?
I guess it depends on some of the subs, because there are definitely ones that absolutely know what's going on and absolutely do like fund it. But then there's the subs that really don't know, and there's the
Yeah.
subs. That's why I got so mad. I missed your panel the other day, and I had all the comments in your comments section. I was watching it for 8 hours, and they're like, "Oh no, we didn't know that about Dolly." And I'm like, "How the hell could you not know that about Dolly?
Oh, I
You were
didn't
right there
even
for
see
the whole
that.
Savannah thing. How could you not know?"
Yeah, can I say
Oh, I guess I
something?
missed that part.
Yeah. I think like basically like some of them they a lot of them don't know the past of Dolly, so they can't be blamed. And it's like you can just tell them like their information to look here, and here
But they
because
don't dare to look for education because
Yeah.
they'll get in trouble, you know.
yeah. Some do know what the fuck he does, and you know what I mean. And they just kind of like a lot of them just like him, or some of them just like they're afraid to say anything, to basically refute what he does.
I seen the perfect meme the other day, and it had a cockroach standing there just like a thug, and it says, "I made your girlfriend scream louder than you did last night." And I thought of Dolly. I wanted that so bad.
I'm gonna address this. This is Quiet Mind. This is Dolly Sub. I appreciate your moments of levity and fair play. Thank you for the welcome, but I see this is not a good place for someone with my perspective. You have made a lovely home for the hippies. Respect. I respect that, Quiet Mind. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I need to
listen. Sorry, you go. Sorry.
When you get back, tell him Willow says suck his dick.
Oh my god.
So, let's see. We had a super chat from Hakab, Haley Ryan, True Texan, Jasmina D, Do You Know, Jen, and My Daddy. Thank y'all. And then Quiet Mind. Thank y'all so much. Let's lighten it up for a second.
Get it, George. Get it, George.
Go, George. Go, George.
Okay, that's
I was like, no, I've been muted for so long. Let me say something, please.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I had to mute and do some shit. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, but okay, Constance, like with all due respect, and I really like you and everything like that, but I can't help but feel like you're kind of like on a little bit of a shamey vibe, like shaming us for just not being like not screaming at Dolly. And it's like you support creators that a lot of people don't like for like nasty reasons of marrying minors and shit. You know, like it's just, and
Well,
I'm not
he
even
wasn't
saying
married a minor, he was a minor
you understand
himself.
where I'm coming from though?
No, because, well, I guess I could, you know, but you look at the whole thing. He was a minor himself, and it was a legal marriage. And
17 and 12, though?
But he thought she was 15. He didn't know she was 15 till way later.
And then the other one was a minor too, right?
No, but he was a minor too, and they waited until she got 18 to be married. And they're still married.
Second marriage, he was an adult, right?
You talking about Dolly?
No, but he was an adult, but they had lived together, and they're still together 30 years later. But neither one of them was a pedophilia instance. Neither one of them was anything inappropriate. It was legal.
I mean, it might not be the P word, but it's inappropriate as fuck.
Huh?
It might not be the P word, but it's pretty inappropriate. You don't think?
I don't think she was shaming everybody on panel for Jones and for anything.
Well, it kind of felt that way. Like she came in and she was like, "You guys aren't remembering this and that and this and that." It's like,
I didn't say you guys. I said, I hope everybody remembers who he is. Did everybody forget? Was my words.
And I feel like
I apologize for misquoting you, but I'm just saying, like, it kind of like makes me feel like you're, I don't know, like trying to make us look bad. I guess I took it the wrong way.
Yeah, I just took it as another perspective.
I'm going to do a live over this whole 12 is 12 bullshit, because if you skim over it and you glance over it and you just hear the bits and pieces of this, it sounds like a creepy pedophilia thing. If you hear the story from the beginning to the end and know when he was 17 years old, he thought she was 15. When he married her, he thought she was 15. Their mom and dad got him a house. They lived together. They lived, and it was only like a few months that they were married. And then when him and Thelma got together, she was, I think, 15 or 16, and he was almost 18. But it was only 2 years difference. She's only 2 years younger than him now. They've been married 30 years. He's never had an inappropriate relationship with anybody.
Yeah, that one is not so bad. The other one is the one that is like, whoa.
Everybody as a 12.
How could you think she's 15 or 16? Like, that's crazy. I don't know.
Well, no, that's not crazy, because I know what I looked like when I was 12. If you're thinking about a 12-year-old little flat-chested little girl, yeah, you might be, but she was a bigger girl. I mean, like, I'm not going to
hold up. She would have had to have shown some form of ID at the courthouse, so that negates.
No. Her mother worked for the city. Her mother worked for the city. This has all been proven. If people will look at the facts, this has all been proven. Her mother worked for the city office. He did not know she was 12 years old. He did not approve of it. He said he would not do it again. But even if he would have known she was 12, it was a legal marriage. He was a teen too. There was nothing pedophilia about it. I mean, in that part of the country, that happened a lot. but he didn't
like
know, and I hate white knighting for him because I feel like I'm up here, I'm put in this position because people don't look at the whole issue. They hear it and they skim over it. But there's so many people that are in the 12 is 12 group that have seen different now. When you see the whole thing, that's all I ask somebody to do. Look at the whole thing. Listen to the whole story, not just the
Is
bits that
this kind of like everybody believing Avery about the death threats that never happened to her child? Because when I looked at her receipts, there was no death threats there.
I don't know that I ever believed Avery about anything.
My whole thing is, Constance, you go about going for people different than how I do. I go for them when they're acting up. You kind of you go for them, but we got to also remember you were white knighting for Rap at one point. You were white knighting for Nicolina at one point.
Oh no, never Nicolina, never Nicolina. Absolutely never Nicolina. And I really don't know that I ever white knighted for Rap for anything that he did.
Once you found out what he did, I'm talking about.
No, he did not.
You weren't with Jimbo from the beginning, were you?
Huh?
You weren't with Jimbo from the beginning, were you?
No, at one point I said I was pissed at them all. Fuck Rap, fuck BK, fuck Nicolina, fuck all of them. I didn't like any of them. And then I, kind of got over being mad at Rap for making the pig noises. I got over at Jimbo for making the fake receipt. I got over BK for screwing the wells. And I have never in my life for one day liked Nicolina.
Okay, I must be thinking of somebody else. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I'm sorry.
I've never really been a white knight for Rap for anything. I mean, when I was in Rap's chat, the worst he did was be a troll. There's rumors though that I sent for him, and that I said these things that I never said. But that's the truth spread them. I never said that. I absolutely, just like with Free to Be, I will always support the victim until it's proven different. I'm not going to ever call a great victim. I don't know if I can say the word here or not, but I will never call her a liar until I can prove it. I will always stand on that side.
Jones,
and I had to a Rap. You were more pissed at what Nicolina was doing. She was being fake as hell, crying to her audience.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Grain.
I was just gonna say, I'll put on a white suit and jump on a white horse and go white knighting for you any day of the week, even after
maybe that's who it was. I was thinking of Lips.
No, not me. Me like Lips?
No.
Oh, that's another no too. Nah. Mm-mm.
Huh. There was somebody, it was a woman. I don't remember who it was though. So I'm just going to shut that part down until I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the way you go for people is different than how I do. So I can understand your perspective. I can understand Packless and what he's saying. But I just need y'all to know that I ain't forgot shit. I ain't going to forget shit.
And I can see where you're coming from because it's like this whole thing with Ernie. We were just talking about that today. Alicia and Sarah said, Connie, you came at us so hard with Ernie that I pushed them to Ernie to protect him because they thought I was like being so mean to him. So they protected him more. So I've had to learn that I have to just present my case, present my facts, present my clips of my lives, let people hear it, and let them make the decision and not force it on me.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm not going to kick them out of my chat because the people that's the ones I want in my chat to hear it. Because I see where you're coming from,
Yeah, like Quiet Mind, for example. I've talked to her in private, and now she hears all the hate and nothing good, and she's out. She's like deuces. And see, that's somebody that I showed myself to. I let people make their own decision up. I am me, wherever I am, whether it's over there on Queens, over here. I'm still me.
It's not you that's in question. You're fine. He sucks.
Yeah, he does suck.
Nobody's questioning you.
He's still a piece of shit.
Listen,
nobody's
you have
questioning
thrown him, Jones, and you have thrown him a life preserver once or twice, meaning like, hey, you take this life preserver, you could, you apologize to Queen, you know what I mean? Like you've kind of like, and he hasn't done it, and that's what I don't know if it's his pride or whatnot, because he has to know he's wrong. by what he said. He has to, because he was
He
wrong
has
with the
to.
information, right? And so it was
Hey,
wrong for saying it. So he
I
has
need to go run supper up to my aunt. It'll be about like 4 minutes. Do you want me to sit? Do you want me to pop down?
You're
Kicker.
good.
All right,
You're
I'll
good.
sit here. I'll just keep
Kicker.
it muted.
$10
Just be
to
nice.
kicker.
Grandma can hear you guys.
Hey, Grandma.
Being completely terrible, her grandmother can hear it. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I was thinking I should probably mute.
Yeah.
Grandma's got a gun.
And in fairness
What the
to the
fuck?
mod who dipped out,
Right,
look,
son?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. You're
It's
kind of
okay.
just in the middle of it.
I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
put
Grandma.
myself there by trying to bridge this. Like, I just want his thought process or his chat's thought process. I want to show myself to everyone for who I am. And that way, if they dig me, they'll come over here sometimes. Maybe they'll come visit, and maybe they will get an eye-opening experience.
See, I
You
would
know the
rather just
weirdest
go
part?
ahead and pop the eyes real quick and make sure that they see what I see. And because I'm afraid that you're going to get over there and they're going to go, look, see, he's not that bad. Go tell the rest of your friends. And this could
And
go
I'm gonna say, you
completely
could
the
hear
opposite
it.
direction.
Constance, can you change your name back to Chainsaw? I liked it better.
No, because I found out there's another chainsaw that's worse than me, and
Yeah,
everybody kept
she's a
thinking I was
bitch.
her.
That's
You're
worse
not
than
bad,
me.
Constance. Don't say worse than
You
you.
talking
Well,
They
about
that's
the
love
what I
little
said.
girl
Constance
that,
too.
I just
dude,
love the make believe
Lord, Christ.
chainsaw like story they made about you. It's just like I kind of want that to be true. To actually that you chased down your
I
ex.
did throw a chainsaw, but I didn't run anybody over. But you know what the craziest thing is when I was doing this whole thing with researching Dolly? How many women came, including Free to Be, said Dolly saved their life? She came to his channel at one of her lowest times in her life. And a lot of people do that. It's on late at night. She was thinking of, not being here very long. She was going through a horrible time. Dolly saved her life. There's been so many of those women that said, Dolly saved my life.
Well, that would
And
explain a
then,
lot why they're
Let me
sticking
say this,
around through
man.
all the bullshit too.
There's
I
no
mean,
nice
it
way
came
to
out
feel
of
about
hard
that.
savior.
Y'all think that last shit was
Matter-
bad? Here's you another angle on it. If I have to come and sell an audience of fucking idiots that incest and hitting women is bad, stay the fuck over there. Don't come to my chat. Don't sub.
It's not
Don't
that they
come near
think
me.
it's good. It's that they don't believe it. They
What is it
don't
not to believe?
believe
It's
it.
like 4,000
They don't
fucking
know
videos
it
of
or
it.
they don't believe it.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't. Not everybody sees that stuff. You
called the
have to
blind
look
eye.
for stuff.
Well,
I
then
have
there you
clip
go.
after
My
clip after clip.
award-winning
It
personality is
doesn't
not going to
matter
sell
that
it
there's
either.
clips. It takes a
If you
while to get to those clips when you enter into
Head in
YouTube.
the
not really,
sand, people.
drop
Head in
your
the sand.
drop your email. I'll send it to you real quick. Like
Yeah.
if you choose not to see it, it's because you choose not to see it.
It
I've
Which
just
got
also
the
takes
means you ain't
papers
going to hear
time.
from
shit I'm saying anyway.
I've got the
I
papers
picked
from the
them
registered
all.
section from the website that show this for the brother's address. I've got the court papers from when he got arrested down in Georgia that show his address. I put them side by side that says this is his address, this is his address. Plus Missa, who was the real life girlfriend, said his brother's was the bedroom to the left or whatever is in the song. Missa confirmed that so I don't know what more people want.
And there is a video of the dad and daughter.
It's still on
It's
YouTube.
not.
Oh, I don't even want to. I wish I
No,
never
you
saw
don't.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Don't
I believe
ever.
YouTube
Probably
hasn't
go look
removed it.
at
It's been 11
Probably
years.
gonna look at it because it's the worst thing I've ever seen. I think ever.
Right.
Truthfully,
Pretty gross.
it's so bad.
Mhm.
It's
It is one
but
of the
it's not
cringiest
Dolly.
things I've ever watched.
Ugh, if it was Dolly, I don't think I could ever like look at him again. Do you know what I mean? But it's Dolly's brother, and I mean, yes, he's living there, but like I don't know, it's not Dolly though. You know what I mean? I wish like if my brother was in prison, I wish people wouldn't want to judge me for my brother. You know what I mean? I don't
Even
know.
if we're family, if you kids and shit, get the fuck out of my house, bro.
Yeah, I'm
But
whooping
the
that ass.
issue is,
Period.
they've all
Don't
lived in
come
that
back.
same house together forever. How could he not know? I mean, they've all lived there. How do you not know?
He must
And that
know.
came out because he was dogging Quentin Simon's grandma. He was telling her how, horrible she was. And everybody said, dude, look, you better take care of your own glass house before you go down there. Had he stayed in his little turtle island and not been so vile to heels and savage, nobody would have really even cared. But it was the fact that he came in real life with them. And we're like, dude, do you see what you're doing in your own life?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like when you go over there, Joneson, and you interact and chat, it kind of these people are like, oh, maybe it isn't that bad. Maybe all the
They
stuff you're saying
co-sign.
isn't bad when you're over there.
Yep.
But I don't see him pulling people from like Queen's channel. I mean, maybe from your channel, but not really, pulling people. I see you can pull people from his channel though, which is a good part about what you're doing. But I look at it the other way too, where you going over there. I mean, whether you say that you don't support him or anything, just going over there, some people look at that as support, and I can see that from a certain perspective.
I can
And
see
with
that
Constance-
I can
with
see that a little
Constance,
bit too.
I thought she came
If
in.
Dolly
and
did
said-
all the shit that we know he's done, and he was your neighbor, would you hang out with him in real life? Would you?
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna say his
You
elbows.
want to hear something cool that Boston Nick said one time in my chat? I don't remember what the whole circumstances were. I just remember Boston wasn't real sure what was going on in chat with who was in the chat. And he's like, Connie, can you kind of explain what's going on here? Because I think he said, I think he was talking about Queen. He's like, my loyalty is to Queen, and I don't want to be anywhere where that's going to be like mistaken, like I'm not, and I had to explain what was going on. I was like, oh no, that's not what's going on. I don't remember the circumstance. I don't know if you remember Boston, but he just wanted to make sure that there was no fuck shit going on because he felt like if he was going to have to step away. And I was like, that is so cool.
I'm just a very loyal person.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's an open panel. I've dropped it, Nunya. I get what y'all are saying. I just feel like y'all might not understand what I'm saying.
I understand what you're. Wait, Constance. I understand what Jones is. Jones is basically like, okay, I'm going to basically try to convince these people based upon my arguments, and try to just slowly convert them from there, and they can just come here and listen to the arguments instead of them being in basically like an echo chamber, instead of just being trapped in the echo chamber to change their perspective by coming here. I get the
like
point.
A long game. It is.
Yeah, I get what you're. You know what I mean? I get what it is, but a lot of people like the basis is that I don't know. I mean, like it's very weird when you basically are friendly with someone. When you're just kind of it's kind of people see it and they're like, wow, this is kind of fucked up. This person stalks this person, and a lot of people look at you kind of in a friendly mode like thing, and a friendly type of situation. And they say, oh my God, this person is friendly with them, and I can't believe they're doing that. And it becomes very tribalism type of deal. But I get what you're trying to do. It's just that it is what it is. You're going to get those types of people that see that, and just they're going to make those decisions what their thoughts are. Basically, Boston. I read that wrong, but for a moment.
And if you come on hard like I do, you do exactly what I did. Instead of people fleeing from Ernie, they were sheltering Ernie because they thought I was being so mean to him that they didn't even look at what I was saying because they just thought it was all being bullied. Yeah. I was counterproductive. I was shooting myself in the foot, with the way I was presenting. So now I learned I just have to present my case.
But you know what? I mean, like I'm from Queen and I go there and it's like, like you got to have open lines of communications with people. Like, like in my opinion is like the panel is open to anyone to jump up. If Dolly wanted to come up here and wanted to fucking confront us based upon the accusations that we put about him, then he's more than welcome to come up there and go in there. But don't think like because you're just going to jump up, you're not going to be questioned.
Absolutely. I wish he would.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I think
I'm
people
surprised he let the Roach channel even be anywhere near his chat. I'm surprised he ain't just.
I think he ain't gonna let you go over and try to run no conversion camp. That ain't gonna happen. You're gonna try to convert about 2 people and you're gonna get kicked.
I think that's what people forget is that I wasn't the one that reached out with the olive branch. Dolly was.
I have a feeling.
You though, honestly, I'm not even lying here. I think he thinks you're a bit attractive. Your humor's attractive. Your presentation's attractive. How you handle yourself is attractive.
He's doing
Jones,
you exactly what Uni's trying to do to fucking.
I mean, you even got his house in the background in that photo. Like that looks like
Jones, what I meant by that is you have gave him. When I say this is a good thing, you know what I mean. You have kind of opened the door where, hey, you can, he should know this as a creator. Hey, you should be apologizing. You know what I mean? Queen by Tim and things could be like that type of thing. Not that you have went out of your way, right, to be like to you know what I mean? I don't want you to think that was an insult towards you whatsoever. It was it was the opposite.
Yeah, no, he reached out with the meme contest, and I took it. I said, okay, great. This because things were spicy as fuck. And so I thought it would be a good thing. And in that time, I merged into his chat. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was unblocked. I was allowed back over because of that thing precisely. And I was allowed to stay over.
Oh, you might want to mute.
Wait.
She's got back home.
Yeah, Voices, you're not muted.
I got her.
Please don't say anything incriminating.
I got her.
Jones got her.
I got her. I muted her.
And Jones and honey, I didn't see him with the meme as him extending an olive branch to you. I think you turned that whole thing around.
It
made
it
an
positive.
olive branch to
It
him.
made it
I think
positive.
he was doing it to be mean to you. I do. I think he was.
Oh, I
doing
don't
it.
think so. I don't think so.
No, I agree with Joe. I mean, like, listen, I think, like,
Not
you gotta
necessarily
really-
olive branch, but like
He just
a
didn't
piece of
take
wood
it
to the bridge.
Yeah,
he offered it. He just kind of
And then look what happened
messed it
with
up.
it.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to do with those kind of things. I don't think he has that kind
I'm
of.
gonna say this, and there's not a graceful way to put this out there either. But to be honest with you, the damage is already kind of done that we're even having this conversation. The plus you have is that Queen's going with you, so maybe it won't cause a house divider because really the entire house will be over there. But I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna forever have naysayers like me who have a pretty loud microphone for somebody who don't really use this channel, sitting there going, "Yeah, I can't fuck with that." And so it's gonna divide even on my end because I guarantee you there are some people that feel the same way I do about this.
And they don't have to fuck with it then.
Today,
Yeah,
Queen
absolutely.
came right up today and said she don't want no part of that fucking island. Just saying.
Yep.
Can I ask a question? So
No, not yet.
you guys are saying that essentially anybody who stays there and supports, what a person is doing when it's wrong as fuck, right? So you're saying when a person is there and supporting it, right? What happens? Like, what's your resolution for a person who does wake up and realize this is wrong as hell? If they go into, any of our chats, let's just say, and they're like, "Why are you here? You shouldn't."
No,
be
I
here.
don't do
We know you
that.
support that.
Wait,
person."
whoa. We never did that. No, we never did that.
No, I'm not saying you've done that. I'm giving you an example. Let me finish. So if that's what their result is, right? Isn't that going to end up like, so what is the result you're expecting if somebody defects or whatever you want to call it when they leave one creator when they see them doing wrong? You may not do it if you're on a panel, Tim, but there's people in the chat who'll be like, I seen it today, but don't you go and you support that person, and the chat people can at times jump on that person, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm
Then
the
it
opposite.
makes
I'm
it
like,
so that like they need a place where they can go that's kind of like almost like to me, Joneson is not building the bridge to Dolly. Actually, to me, I feel like Joneson is building
The community.
The bridge to Queen and her own community, right? So for me, she is like the first place when they get off the boat from island.
Is Joneson like Ellis Island? Or
No, he's not.
Like she's the first place that they can go.
I'm a stepping stone between
I
the
don't think
two.
there's a recipe, and I think there's degrees. I think I don't know. I don't think it's so absolute like that.
The short answer to this is I don't give a shit. Choose better. Make better friends. I don't know what to tell you. Dude assaulted a woman and has some creepy shit living in his house. I wouldn't hang out with that in real life. This is why I say there's a fine line between IP addresses and street addresses. At the end of the day, it's a real guy running that channel. And that real guy does some fucked up shit, and I wouldn't hang out with him in real life. And if all of my friends hang out with him, then I would question my friends that hang out with him. I mean,
well, I think the problem is I don't expect my people or Queen's people to hang out over there. I expect them to do what the fuck they want, but to know what they believe in their heart and mind to be true.
Let me spin this question. What's the redemption arc for Dolly? Assaulting, and we got the RSO. How much further can it go?
That's up to Dolly, I think. I don't know.
No. It's up to everybody who wants to hang out over
there for him.
What's the cutoff?
wait.
Does he actually need to break somebody's face? Like, what's the cutoff?
You said redemption?
When's too far?
Well, I mean,
I'm saying, what exactly are we trying to save here? A bunch of people that blindly follow an idiot ass, or the idiot?
I don't know. My goal is awareness, and this is the long game of awareness for me. If I can pull from there and have these people see what we see, that's awareness.
It's kind of like Jesus sat with the sinners.
I can lead the horse. I can't make him drink.
I
I
can't.
think
I
there's an
cannot
out
make them
content
drink.
uploaded every 10 seconds. Find a video. Mail them
Hey,
one.
guys.
Send them one.
And I know
Dame
he's going to be a
Defer.
piece of huh?
Dame Defer in the chat says, and let's remember this is somebody who came from there.
Yes.
The
Yes.
division comes between grifters and tragedy pimp exposers. You are or you are not. How do you meld the two groups without consternation?
Yes.
You
I don't
don't.
know that I care to.
Absolutely.
You
And
don't.
T. Willow's
There's
answer
gonna be a
is
little
you don't,
consternation.
right?
Hey, Savage.
Make better life
So-
You're
choices.
savage, and then we come in on the other side of that one. Tragedy pimp should be banned, period. And I have to agree with that as well. I don't want anything to do with the people that do that to harm. I mean, that directly violates what I do in my real life.
Right, but
But see,
that's
I've
what
been
the
accused of
focus
being a
being on
tragedy pimp.
Jimmy.
Like I've been accused of, like if they're making money off of a missing child, me making a clip off of them, I've been accused. Well, you're making money off of them, so how are you any better? And I try to, say I have trouble with that because I think kind of they're right, but I know they're wrong. It's you don't blame cops for busting drug dealers, but
In
I
context,
can
I
kind
wanted
of
to talk to you about this. It's really important. I asked Savage on panel the other day, and Jimbo having Smokey Mama on and monetizing that and whatnot for days and days. I think that was wrong. He should have turned his monetization off, and I think it also probably should have been handled elsewhere. A lot of people think the same, but he should definitely have turned his monetization off.
she asked him to come. He didn't want. It wasn't his idea for that. See, I feel like I'm white knighting. Smoky Mountain Mama contacted him. He didn't even know anything about it.
Jones, and I think
And-
your dad's in the back.
And what he was saying, he said that about the monetization. He's like, he don't know how much money he made off of like the AdSense on it, but
nothing off
that's
AdSense.
probably
It's
true.
just the super chats. You know what I mean? Because AdSense, he wouldn't make anything off of it.
No, I
Nobody
don't know. I don't know how much he got. I don't know if he got. I'm sure he did, but somebody in chat said, "Well, didn't it all come out that Smoky Mountain Mama lied about that?" No, just like we heard Dolly, we seen Dolly. Rap has it 3 times on a Ring camera, on another phone call, and then 3 times he admitted she said no, and he did it anyway.
Yep.
So no, it wasn't a bitter love or scorn thing. His was on camera. I mean, on video, and people still don't believe it.
Oh shit! We have Cody Jones here. We got to be careful, guys. Where's
Cody
Willow? Is
really
Willow
on?
gone?
Hey man, if my PO calls, I hang drywall, y'all. Y'all be good.
Is Cody really on?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Can y'all hear me?
Hey, Cody.
Yes,
Yeah. What's
Little
up?
louder,
Hey,
Dad.
man.
How are you?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jet don't know that she does this, but we all see it. What you see her as doing is playing around with Dolly. She's a cat and mouse. As soon as this little shit fucks up one time, she's gonna smack his ass.
Oh, I guarantee.
I'm telling
Go
y'all,
beat her.
don't
I'm telling
think
you.
she's trying to be friends with Dolly.
I'm telling you, I've been on this platform a long time, sir. One of two things happens. You either kind of become the hero and save the day, which is very unlikely that's going to happen in this chat, or most people on YouTube are haters today and will become fans tomorrow. I say she ends up being the net loss. I would be willing to bet 90 days from now his numbers are slaying and Jones's is being throttled. She'll lose his head to head. He is funny. He is entertaining. Not that she's not. He is a fucking phenomenal host. And he can turn an army of women into like an all dick smackdown if he wants to. I don't know how he does it. He's like 4'8". He looks like Frodo. I don't know how he does it, but he does
But Willow, even if she reaches one person, she won that battle.
Yes.
That's what I have to
Not
say.
if you lose
Yes.
500 in the
Exactly.
process.
Exactly. That's
Nope.
That's not what
Then
I'm
they weren't
saying.
worth
I'm not
keeping.
saying at all that she's out here trying to take over or outdo him in anything. She's just, when he fucks up, forgive my language, she will be the one to nail his ass down.
Oh, I know it.
Y'all don't know
Yeah,
this
I mean-
woman like I know her.
Well,
I mean,
that's
good
for
even
sure.
then,
want
what
to
do you
see
win?
that happen to her, though. You know what I mean?
What
That-
exactly do you win? You win a bunch of people that support women beating. I don't want that in my audience anyway. I can't believe I'm the guy saying that because I'll take
No,
anybody who wants to give me
Willow.
$1.
She wins that
Give me
one
$1, you can get my
person.
check.
She wins that one person who saw the fuck shit, saw they were being
I
lied
love
to,
him,
who
but
left
he ain't
Dolly. That's
listening.
what she wins.
I can save them a lot of trouble. Just send me your email. Ain't nobody got to get their hands dirty. I can do it.
I mean, like, listen,
But ain't
Willow,
nobody
wait,
doing
wait,
that.
wait, 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 wait. Listen, Johnson calls out Dolly on a consistent basis. Like, have you seen like multiple videos that she's called
Oh,
out
hell
Dolly?
yeah.
I mean, like, she's not being nice to Dolly. Let's just be real. She's just
This is where I
basically.
suck at YouTube, man, because like I can't play the game when it comes to substance. There's substance here. I won't play the game for money over substance. He's a
You
piece of shit.
can't.
I ain't trying
What
to
are you
win
talking
anybody
about?
out that chat.
I think,
That's just me.
and I respect that, Willow. That's not what you're trying to do. I think
left
the
the first
difference
time.
is that's what Joneson is trying to do. But I also think, like, when I
He's
first
throwing
came
away.
onto YouTube, I heard so many people saying the same exact thing about Molly and clipping her and putting pressure on her and all that kind of stuff that the pages and the community was doing made her react in the way that she did and made those choices that she got herself canceled. So like for
Oh, yeah.
months I heard like she's been doing this for 5 years. She's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. And now she's gone. You know what I mean? So like
Oh, yeah.
I understand I understand what you're saying, but like
I do too.
I guess to me it's like I don't know. Like, I think everybody has like, I mean, what would the world be like if we all just thought the same? Like, everybody be canceled and out of
Well,
here and gone, and you
I
know,
do
we
think we
have
all
no
left
think
the
redemption
that-
drug
status. You
dealers.
know,
and
We
the
all
thugs.
just gave up.
Putting down, Cody. I pick up what you're putting down. Trust
I
me.
think
I
it
think if we left
needs.
all the hoodlums in a dark corner somewhere, it'd be a great place. You don't have to agree with me necessarily on life philosophy. But I think if we left them all on the fucking island and they all starved to death, you're welcome.
I think it
Wow.
also needs to be noted that I don't do this for income.
Yeah.
Dolly
Yes.
does.
Yeah.
This is
Which is why he's
his.
willing to go
So
a
I don't
whole
give
lot
a
deeper than
fuck.
you will. I promise.
Yeah, if I lose 500 people, so be it.
Hey, Queen just arrived. She said, "So what's going on? Fill me in."
Well, we
Oh,
got Cody on the
Jesus.
panel. It's awesome to meet him.
Queen.
I see we get everybody on the island and blow them all up.
Oh fuck!
jumping
I
back.
disavow.
oh my
Disavow.
god,
Sean.
Members only, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a members only stream.
I just.
Where the hippie hut just went Hiroshima.
All right, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Oh shit!
Scared
Did
beats
we-
now.
yeah, they won't stay for that stuff.
Who
Wow,
won't?
who
come
cleared
on.
the panel?
He could be
Who
any one of a
jumped?
million tomatoes.
Ellie jumped too.
Ellie's
Whoa!
been
And your
on
daddy?
this.
Uh-oh. I think Streamy might be freaking eating people.
Oh.
Go ahead. I'll wait. Thank you for that. Your
That was
comment.
3 people in a row. That's weird.
Oh.
Queen, we got a vacancy.
Your stream's not down. You're good.
Oh shit! Hey, Beachy.
Hey,
Hi.
what's happening, people?
Cody
What's up?
jumped down. He said.
Oh, okay.
How's it
I'll,
going?
And Savage, I'll promise you, as long as I'm here, I'll play my video that's never forget who Dolly is. Oh, I mean, I'll play that anytime I need to, just because it is easy. Like Willow said, he does have the charisma and the charm, and it is kind of easy to forget.
Well,
Who
and
he
like I
is.
said, when you're playing for money, and that, I guess that's the part that puzzles me even more. If it's not about sub growth and it's not about money, and it is about these things to him, I'll guarantee you he's willing to go a whole lot further to the math than you will. Which gives him almost an infinite run of supremacy over you right already. Because that means there's no tactic he won't pull, none. And
Right,
I just, like I
It's
said,
even
some
more
part-
dangerous because I feel like
None
y'all
of us
think
are
it's a lot deeper than it is, though.
but he beats. He has an aside. It is deeper. That's my point.
No,
It isn't
between
just
me
internet.
and him.
Yeah,
between me and him.
Okay, hold on. Queen says, whoa. What the fuck is going on?
Like any way you slice it, that's a real person running the channel, and that's a real person with an assault charge on a woman. And I'm the guy who also said, was it really that bad? No, it wasn't. Of course it wasn't. He didn't club her with the damn thing. But we all watched him step up to her. Last time I saw a dude step to a woman with that manner, she got the shit knocked out of her. Then he got his ass. Well, it don't matter what happened to him. But the point is, that
And he
looked
did it in
bad.
public without no problem.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find a video of it nowhere either. I promise you that.
I got that clip, you know.
You ain't gonna find that video.
I have that clip of you saying that. The most unluckiest among the YouTubers.
I mean, yeah, seriously, I don't see the net positive. I don't. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a real dude who did some real grimy shit, who
Well,
Just
then,
at
you know
40
what?
years
you don't
old,
need to.
I don't.
Yep,
Now,
that's
that's
the
true.
thing, Willow. It's
That's absolutely
not
true.
like
I don't feel the need to educate 40-year-olds that don't know how to read between the lines or can't internet.
Well,
good
I
enough.
mean, can I say
No, I
something?
mean you don't
Wait,
need
wait,
to see
wait,
it.
wait. Can I say something?
Wait.
Will?
I'm quite positive he's a
Wait,
scumbag.
wait. Will, can I say something? Can you hear
No
me?
matter how you see it.
Will, can you hear me? Can
Oh,
you hear
I'm
me?
hearing you.
Okay, cool.
But every day that he gets away with
wait.
it, that makes
All
him
right. Like I
bolder.
try to say
Because he's like, he
something
can
and someone
assault
talks
anybody.
over
Like,
me.
I could assault you in broad daylight and ain't nobody going to believe me. Everybody will call you a hoe. They'll say you asked for it. And that kind of makes him more dangerous because he's like, look what happened to this chick. Nobody believed her. Look what happened to Free to Me. Nobody believed her. You got to go embarrass yourself and say something.
Constance, can I say something? Because everyone keeps on talking over me. I don't know if my mic's working. I don't know if my phone. All right. So basically, I'm going to say this once. All right. For instance, Ellie and Follow the Grain were Dolly Vision watchers. And I remember talking to Follow the Grain who jumped up, who didn't quite understand the history of Dolly, and I had to explain it to her. And if I went with the position of, oh, you just you're hanging out with this guy, I mean, you're 40 years old, you should know fucking better, and all that stuff, I don't think Follow the Grain would be very receptive to having conversations with people. Sometimes you have to have you know what I mean? And sometimes you got to be open to have a discussion with people. And people don't, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of doing the same thing with that woman who, forgot her name, the woman who was like really pissed off at Queen Bee for not knowing all the history. And she made a rant video. She just jumped up and she's like, oh, you didn't do the tags. And she was like, well, we know how bad these people are. You're making videos and they should just look it up. And it's like, there's people that just jump on. They don't know the history. I mean, for instance, I didn't know there was a video where Unirock and Molly basically had a debate. Not everyone's going to know the history of these people. And I think that's what Jones's probably just wants to like educate these people on. Now, I mean, like, I think people think because Jones's going to have like a video, like basically not kick everyone from Dolly's channel off her chat, which Queen does not kick anyone from her chat unless you start doing stupid shit like advertise your channel and stuff like that and say doxing people. But if she's got an open panel and she's got an open chat, I don't think that's her condoning Dolly's behavior. I think she's just basically very open, just like how she wants to be allowed to go everywhere. She allows people to go there. And just because she's going to allow, people to talk, and doesn't mean she condone. She's like, oh, I'm cool with Dolly. She's not cool with Dolly. We know she's not cool with Dolly. She literally, I mean, like, did we all miss the part where, like, in the middle of the meme war thing, she sat there and she basically made a video, said, oh, she defended Queen and just went for bat for Queen, and she made her videos, and she always goes for bat for Queen. So I think, like, that's my opinion. I think she is like, she wants to have an open chat. She wants to have an open panel.
After hearing all this other stuff has totally
So
now
y'all think y'all gonna walk in there and you're gonna parade around in the chat telling everybody what kind of piece of shit he is? How long do you reckon that's gonna
Oh, no, that's not going to work.
No.
But
That's
I'm talking about that's how Jones.
We're going real deep. Okay.
No, we're talking about Jones.
I just been calling him and messing with him. I call him fuckwit now because I'm gonna fuck with him.
I hear you.
Call the
And real
show,
quick,
mess with him.
There's new people coming in the chat. We've been talking about everything. Like someone said, let's not forget is asking info of a child. Have you all forgotten that? We've went over all that.
Yeah, we went over that.
Yeah, I can't even
We're
believe
on the
it.
opposite of. I mean, at least I am. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
much.
and Queen's not cool with the guy. I'm not cool with the guy. I mean,
I'm
like,
not
listen,
cool.
I'm not cool. Jones is not cool, but Jones is the type of person is just like Queen, where she's like, anyone can come in the chat and talk, anyone can the panel. I'm gonna respect you, but I'm gonna debate you. I'm gonna basically tell you all the shit that they've done. And that's basically it.
Yeah.
And this is also, you got to realize, is like, if you yell at people all the time,
I wasn't asking. Yeah, I wasn't asking to go back to Dolly. I called to tell him I was messing with him. He told me I owed him apology. And I'm like, I thought you owed me apology, which I don't think I owe him one. I don't think he owes me one.
Yeah,
I really don't think either one of us owe each other apology. I found out some shit that I didn't really know was true before, and I'm, now I just can't stand him. I can't stand to even hear his voice.
Yeah,
it's irritating my brain.
I just think, like, what Jones.
But I am gonna mess with him.
Yeah.
We're calling him fuckwit because I'm gonna fuck with him.
At the end of the day, I think Johnson knows what she's doing, and
I love both these channels. You guys have all been nice to me. I've been in your chat, both chats, Queen Bees and Jones, and everybody's cool. I mean, there's a couple comments.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, for instance, it's like, I mean, and if Dolly wants to kick everyone that doesn't like, I mean, like, I don't go to Dolly's chat. I'm just telling you this now. I don't watch them. I barely have enough time to watch the people I like, let alone the people I don't like. So I usually just try to watch those. But, I mean, if he wants to create an echo chamber, that's his choice. Johnson doesn't want to make an echo chamber. She wants to have everyone jump in, have an opinion, and that's pretty much her thing. Same thing with Queen. There's people that go in. I mean, Queen will kick you if you start advertising other channels or doxing people. You will be gone. You will be fucking faster than you can say hello. I mean, that's how it is.
For the most part, all chats are an echo chamber. Like it or not.
Kind of.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Spin that however you want to. You might find 8 people out of 500 that'll disagree. Let me go in there and talk shit. I don't give a damn. If I have the most on point shit in the world, it ain't gonna matter. Home field advantage is king in a chat.
Oh shit! Well,
my chat as long as you're
for multiple reasons.
Who's the new person? Who's
funny or entertaining in my chat?
Who's the new person who just jumped up? I just seen a new avatar.
Just a YouTuber.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Hey, Ben.
Hello. I was going to say hi to Cody Jones, but he dropped down before I could say hi.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Hey, Cody.
Wow.
What a mess.
It is a mess.
Yeah, I just want to say something to the good Nunya. I don't think she mentioned earlier.
Where did she go?
I don't know. She mentioned earlier just recently in chat that everyone's like saying that or she said she doesn't want a friend to tell her what to do in real life, and especially not on the internet either. I don't think anyone's trying to tell you what to do. Just like everyone else is saying, they're saying their opinion and how they feel about it and how the situation looks to them. So I mean, for her to say that, I mean, it's kind of crappy. We all have our own opinion. We're all just stating it. Whether you want to listen to it or not, or follow it or not, that's up to you. No one's saying that I'm not going to be your friend if you don't go there. Or I don't like you if you go there. We're just stating our opinions, just like everybody else. And
it's also
anymore.
Well, I mean, go ahead, Beachy.
For all those reasons, we don't fuck with them. I mean, we could go down the list again and again and again. It's just a long list. And I think I get what Willow was saying too. It's kind of shocking that a man is saying this stuff against another man when he's just, I mean, he doesn't like women. He's a abuser of women. I mean, through and through. All his stuff is for that. And for all these women, I mean, that's a big deal. It's women. It's a lot of women. I don't see that many guys that are over there saying, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?" Maybe a few, but it's mainly women.
Yeah.
And I mean, it
is
kind of shocking. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. It's shocking to me. I don't hate anyone. Like I said, I love Jones, and you're my spirit animal. I love you, but I don't like that you go over there. I mean, I really don't. If he's doing some fuck shit, yeah, you want to clip it and talk about it or whatever. That's one thing. I just don't like it, but that's just my opinion. It doesn't mean I don't like you. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just our opinion. And I think that a lot of people are looking at like we're forcing it down someone's throat. No, dude, we're just saying everyone's opinion, it's our opinion.
Literally.
Whether you like it or not, whether you're gonna listen to it or not, it's just our opinion, and that's how we feel about it. And if one person feels that way, you got to know other people do, and other people probably feel 100 other different ways that we don't know about. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's great that Joneson is explaining it because I think it does need to be explained a little bit for that reason, because everyone does have a different opinion and looks at different things. Because, I look at it from a 50-year-old white guy, you know what I mean? And someone else may look at it from a 20-year-old, white girl, or, a 35-year-old black woman, you know what I mean? From Africa. But I mean, it's like there's so many different people, and they're all raised differently, and they all think differently. And I don't think anyone's forcing anything down anyone's throat. We're just stating our opinion like everyone else. When people say stuff like that, like, "Oh man, I don't need someone to tell me what to do." No one's telling you what to do. They're just stating their opinion like everyone else is stating their opinion. And yeah, some people have to say it more, or will reiterate it a little bit more, or just bring up like Willow did, like, look at all this stuff and you still want to mess with them. I mean, it's shocking, and it's just an opinion though. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's gonna hate anyone over it.
Oh, by the way,
None
by
of
the way,
us.
Johnson, look at you got like a gigantic super chat. by the
$100
way.
dono from Nessie.
Go Nessie.
Go Nessie. It's a birthday.
And Joneson isn't throwing it down anyone's throat either. I mean, and Packless, you
All
know,
right.
I know you
This
were up
is
here.
this chat's getting too serious. Can I play a random video just to lighten up the chat?
Give it. Give it. Yeah. Give it good. Give it, George.
Can I play Johnson? Can I play a random video to get people a little bit less tense?
Absolutely.
Look at that smart
Absolutely.
chicken. He's so smart.
Yeah.
Wants to go out, she'll just ring the doorbell. She started using that on her own. We didn't teach her that at all.
Doing.
Tell a story for GeoBeats.
Imagine being like with this dog just staring at you.
My husband says that I'm never be a show dog, and that's probably true. It was my husband's birthday.
Whoa.
We always grew up
Oh shit, what's that?
with a dog, and we went
I
to
can't
the-
find the super chat.
Look at that. That's a perfect fucking pause game.
It says it's from Nessie B. It says Johnson, why so serious, babe? Have a laugh, sis, and let B Tim talk.
I put in the back. Yeah, he had to put that in the video. He had to.
Humane Society just to look. We walked in and Belle was so funny. And they didn't have any background information on her. She was probably about 12 weeks old. She put her face up against.
Look at that dog. Just like, imagine you've seen this.
Is that his real face?
Yeah, that's his real face.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks like a Snapchat filter.
It does.
Against the kennel, and she just really wanted to greet us. We knew that we were taking her home. Her face is very unique. It's kind of the face that if you were trying to draw a dog as a child, you'd probably draw Belle's face. One of her ears likes to stick up. She's a very good conversationalist, but she just has this really goofy personality. Part of it is how she.
Oh my god, I don't want her.
Oh my god, she talks like Birdie does.
Look at that ear.
Smiles and her eyes as well. Some people have described her eyes
That
as
smile.
human-like eyes. I think that's pretty accurate. We go out. Her vet told us that her eyes are likely the way they are because she was likely stuck in the birth canal, and so everything has just been stretched back. But she's okay. She can see well. We've done a vision test for her. Nothing has come back out of the ordinary. What are the balls into?
It's like a dog with plastic surgery. Like they just stuck the flesh back. Like
We had a wisdom panel done. She is 50% Doberman Pinscher. Then she's 50% cattle dog and a hound mix. She has this beautiful siren sound. We live pretty close to a fire station. Whenever there's a siren that goes, she answers the siren and she becomes the siren basically. She is extremely smart. With the door stopper, I didn't even think about teaching her that, but she started using it. She's so smart because if she needs to go out during the middle of the night, she'll just ring it and it'll wake me up. And so I'll go and I'll let her out. You want to go out? She is on a weight loss journey. She has gained some weight over the past couple.
new Joe.
Look at those eyeballs.
Oh, I want her.
Years since we've had kids. Our kids are 3 and 2. They love Belle and they're very generous with their food. So even though we've been feeding Belle appropriate amounts of food, she's been getting extra. We're trying to do a few things to just get that weight down. She's made a lot of progress. We still have a little ways to go, probably about 7 pounds or so. We have a pretty good bond. Do you have a lot to say? She and I can have full conversations basically. I'll just talk to her and she'll listen. And she listens very well and she always likes to know where I am. So sometimes
That's like that's definitely like that's kind of creepy to have a dog just stare around the corner like that. Like, dun, dun. Ta-da.
Oh my God, no, Tim. If you were out at the farm, that's all they do is follow you around and look at you, wonder what you're doing.
Everything you do.
Brittany, thank you, babe. We got a
She'll just
super
come and
chat.
check in just to make sure.
Well, I just wanted to jump up and say to you all, you guys enlightened me the other day a lot, and a lot of things, you hear, you don't know.
Did that
when you're
happen
watching.
over here? Did that happen over
Pretty
here?
much, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Once you guys show the conviction things, the 3 convictions and the actual assault charges and stuff, that's not somebody that I'd hang out with. And you guys were saying, why would somebody stay? It's because we don't know. It's just like meeting anybody. You get to know somebody, and then you make your decision of whether you're gonna, hang out with that person or not. And
Can I ask you a question though, respectfully? I don't want to come off mean. I don't know how to say it.
No,
but
go ahead. Go ahead.
Just because you did he not tell? Did he tell you not to go look at other channels, or did you just like go to his channel and not go further? Because I just wonder what do I need to do to get the message out there?
I started watching other channels that he said, yeah, you don't need to watch this, you don't need to watch that. When he had his rant about Queen, I wanted to know why. I knew that Betty did her BS that morning. I was like, why is he all over this gal? So I wanted to see what was going on. That's how I found Jones, and that's how I found a bunch of other people. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? So, you get your eyes opened by other people that tell you stuff, because that person's not telling you the truth or the whole story or whatever. It's always somebody else's, dealio, not theirs, whatever.
That's kind of creepy for a creator to even tell us stuff. I mean,
he said it. I was telling a friend of mine, I'm not savvy on the computer. I wish I'd go back and look at his stuff. I'd clip that shit. And we're all talking like, we're trying to find somebody, clip all that stuff that we know he said. Now he's dropped a lot of his videos went down, or they went on Patreon or whatever, whatever he did, but they're all gone. There's only a couple left.
Yeah, it is a screen recorder. It's a free app in the Play Store. It's easy peasy. If I could do it, you could do it, and just start clipping the shit.
By the way,
what was it called?
AZ Screen Record. That's what I use, and then I use an InShot Video Editor. Both free, both on my crappy Android phone.
Got you. All right,
Oh,
I'll check that shit out. But
this.
now I'm just messing with him. So I goofed on him. A spider was on him the other day. I called and said, "You killed my spider," shit like that. So yeah, I'm just I'm having a little bit of fun just messing with him. But
is this a filter? Real quick, is this a filter?
Yeah, blank screen. Yeah, it's a filter.
Oh, blank screen.
It just says a song.
For her sake today.
Actually, it looks pretty good for her, to be honest. I'm just gonna say.
I thought it was better.
That's what a filter would do, I guess. I get a filter.
It's the same eyes of the dog.
You guys are asking stuff. I said, well, I wanted to say thank you for the cataract surgery and all that, because, once you see certain things, you can't look back. You can't not see them or know
and
them.
you're kind of a product of my intentions. Does that make sense?
Yes,
because
ma'am.
You felt comfortable enough to come over here.
Mm-hmm. And I wasn't, I was bullied a little bit when I very first came over, because they all know me from over there, and but not really. And you guys were like, she can go wherever she wants. Other people are like sticking up for me, so it was fine. I haven't been on YouTube all that long, really, so I'm still kind of new to everything.
Right. I have a question for you guys. I have a question. Okay.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I got a question for everyone.
Love you too.
You're a good person.
I despise and hate everyone here. But anyway,
I know. Except
I
for you.
hate you more.
I don't like you very much either. No.
The hate fuels me. But anyway, let's make a vote. This is Betty's face right now with the filter, right? Now,
nice.
Right. Do you think Betty looks like the dog?
Oh my God!
The dog's smile is bigger.
The dog is much cuter. The dog is much cuter.
Better smile for sure.
So it's just like go back to the
That's
dog.
That's funny. Good job.
Oh God.
Joseph, I'm going to shut down. Thank you for having me up, and still love you. I respect you.
Right,
It does.
I wish Nunya wouldn't have jumped down so she could have responded to you, Packless, because I don't know. I think that might have been when I went to potty.
Oh no, she put it in. She just typed it in chat.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if she was. It sounded like she was
Wishy-washy.
talking
You want to
about
hear?
what we were talking about, but it's
You
no
want to
big
hear what the weird thing is? I was just randomly. I get randomly recommended some crazy shit. So
No.
apparently, EKC
That's not
people suck is now like watching and review and agree with Queen now with the uni thing.
Yeah. She's
Well,
dogging
of course she is, because
Uni.
she's had an axe to grind against Uni.
Oh my god,
She always has.
Holy fuck.
Well, anyway, I just want to say thanks and whatever,
Absolutely. Thank you for
I'm
coming up.
not wishy-washy.
Oh.
Is
that Penny?
I've gone
She was
over
in here
there and I
talking to you a
said,
minute
so
ago.
I'm not blocked yet. So I got in there. He went on a break, put the music up, and I went into chat and I'm like, hey bitches, you better hurry up, delete me.
Oh my
and all this kind of
god.
shit. So everybody's like, what's bitchy doing here? I'm like, yeah, I'm not staying. I'm just fucking around. So
Somebody said he hung up on you.
He did. I called him 3 times. I said apology. I don't owe you an apology. And then he hung up. And then a spider landed on him because I happened to be watching, just because I'm flipping back and forth and shit. And I said, you got my spider. That was my spider. I sent my familiar over there. And he's like, don't do Dolly like that. He goes, I'm laughing my ass off. Like, watch out for other bugs. So, yeah, just fucking with him. So I think it's funny. I'm one of them. Call back in.
I used to be. All my sock accounts, well, all of them are blocked except one right now.
Oh, see, yeah, I'm telling everybody.
That's
so
what I'm
they're gonna
saying.
block me
Everybody
now.
thinks we're like besties. I don't understand.
I don't think.
Yeah, we ain't no more if we was at all. You know what I mean? I didn't consider him my bestie. I just consider him one of the good talkers on the freaking thing at night. And then all this other stuff comes to light. You got to make a choice, And so, yeah, I don't really dig him no more.
She looks like MGL.
Oh my god.
Shall we? Oh my god, this is the funny thing. The German commercial one. Did you see that one last night?
The pickle?
The pickle commercial.
Yeah.
What is this?
The pickle commercial.
Uh-oh. It's Ninja Turtle. This is Raphael.
The pickle commercial.
Is that Donatello?
I think it's Michelangelo, right? The red one is Donatello's orange.
Oh, okay.
No, that was Dolly.
That was Dolly.
Silly.
I can't remember anymore. I used to know my Ninja Turtles. I used to love that show.
Anyway, all right. Thanks, you guys. Hey, I'll be watching.
Love you.
Have a good night.
You too, Beach.
Talk to you later.
Doesn't sound like bitch. Beach.
Bitchy. It's all good. I've been called way worse. Later,
Ladies.
Jonesin.
Bye,
See you
Beachy. Thanks for
around.
coming.
See you around.
PJ used to mod for Uni.
Who did?
PJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in the day when all that KJ stuff was going on.
Oh, now she's a mod for Dolly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know that.
Oh my god.
Okay. So.
So, in conclusion, we don't like Dolly.
No.
We don't like Dolly. We do not condemn. We do condemn everything Dolly has done, but Jones's is too nice. No, I'm joking. She's too nice.
You harassing sound bitch.
I'm not. Maybe
I
I
know.
am.
I
Maybe
caught
I
you.
am.
I caught what your dad was putting down. I caught it.
Maybe I'm naive. Who
Maybe
knows?
you need to let the
Well,
hate
and then
fuel
you'll
you.
get burned. If that happens, then you'll get burned. We'll all say, "Yep, it sucked,"
Right,
and we will
but
pick you up and we'll deal with it from there.
I
So
think what Good
your
Nunya
choice.
was responding to when she first got up there was because Willow said that I'm lucky that Queen's going with me over there. And the thing that people keep misconstruing is nobody's trying to take Queen over there.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
trying
I
to.
didn't take it like that. Okay, I didn't. Okay.
That's the way I think Good Nunya, because I was thinking the same way. Like, what? I wouldn't even dare try to pull Queen over that direction.
No, Queen got to put on the island first, and then you got second.
But he needs to apologize for certain things, not only to her, but about other things. And
his
I want
behavior
to
needs
try
to change.
yeah, and his behavior needs to change. I wanted to try to bridge that gap to see if I could project to him what needed to change, what he needed to apologize for. Because I feel like in his mind, he thinks he's done nothing.
Yeah, he definitely
Well,
does.
and really, this isn't about Queen because Jones and none of us speak for Queen. Queen's big girl; she can speak for herself, the whole nine for there. So,
Right. So but I think that when he said that, that's the way I took it.
Yeah.
And Queen's made it apparent she don't fuck with Dolly. She don't want to be on that island.
Breaking news from the lab. Breaking news. The jacket, the Summer Wells case. So he's going to be covering the Summer Wells case again.
Oh my God! Nobody. All you can see in the box, I think, is what they said, but you can't really see the items in the box.
You can. Not all of them, but you can. There's hair bows. There's the jacket she was wearing on the milk picture.
Oh.
And that's possibly true, Amanda. Yeah, I mean, I don't diagnose people, but I wouldn't say you're far off from that. But Hills asked me why I don't try to do that with Bullhorn. And I think I was very clear at the beginning that Bullhorn is not that type of bitch. She's not going to allow that. The difference is Dolly did. He did. So I got my way in.
And then he fucked it up.
And then since he fucked it up, we hadn't really had any banter until we got put on this damn island. And now
you know what?
We're on the island because Joneson was trying to be a friend to him.
I don't believe that.
The fuck out of here.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
Yeah, right there. I mean, he's going to turn it to where he's just going to try to make you look bad. So, I mean, it's not.
Yeah,
a win.
he's
win in
probably
this
having a blast. He's probably having a blast watching this.
Yep, you're right, Johnson.
But it needed to be addressed.
Yeah. Is it just like, tell the truth? Were you really just interested in Dolly because of this?
Stop being
pickle. Dolly, you will not divide us. Sorry.
The pickles.
Well, that's what Queen was saying. I think it was yesterday. She was saying how we don't do that division thing. We have private DMs. If we handle shit in private, if there's a problem, we're not going to.
That's the way it should be.
Absolutely.
I don't see a problem. Now, if you're leaving your husband and you say you're moving over there to be with Dolly, then I'm going to have a problem, okay? Until then, you can do whatever the hell you want.
I ain't a member.
Pickles
I don't
are not
watch
me.
all the lives. I've just been chilling.
You fucking clip him for crying out loud.
Joneson, if you become his co-host, it's over between us.
Absolutely not. Somebody
Honestly,
voted me on that.
We are so good. I'm going to be the first one to make the video on you. We're just.
I
gonna
wanted
fucking
to be
fuck.
on the island, just so y'all know, because I knew it would be like, are you
Are you
fucking
like?
kidding
Are you
me?
like the cannibal? On the, are you gonna like eat them? Is this
No,
like you're gonna be
it's
the
kinda
cannibal
like
island?
It's kind of like a troll. Like,
Jeez, me over there chucking
like I
coconuts
trolled
there,
my
buddy.
way. I wanted to be on the island. I don't care if I'm voted off next week. I don't give a fuck. The fact that I got voted on that island and he had to read that out, that was good for me.
Same thing when he read out Queen Bees. It was kind of, to me, I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you know what? Her daddy knows her best, and he done told us all about it. So what are we doing? His word should be the final word
What
on
did
this
he
and just move
say?
on.
What did he say?
About
this
him
is
saying,
the
you
lying
are
whisperer.
you. No one's going to tell you
Huh?
what to do.
Oh, shit. I stepped away. I had to step away for a second.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
were
his
So
daddy done.
You just
I
said
heard the
you
very
were, you're a big
beginning.
girl
I
and
heard
you
the
can
very
make your
beginning.
own decision on it, you know.
I know he said,
Ew.
trust me, Joneson is not.
And he'll smack him down in a minute.
Yeah,
She'll
and he's
smack
smacking
him
down
down
in
in a minute when he does
That's
some
why I said,
shit. So
remember, I
Like
said
when
to
Dolly
him,
fucks up, or you know
I
he's
said
gonna
to him,
fuck up at some point.
I pick up what you're
Mm-hmm.
putting down. I know
That you'll
exactly
be able
what
to
you meant.
handle it.
Yeah, and if things crash and burn, but that's again, I think that people think that it's deeper than it is, and it's not at all. I don't know why people think it's deeper.
I think it's because the mods came over here that day.
Oh, maybe, but I got them trashing me in my comments. If
Exactly.
people would pay attention.
Well, it was like what I was saying. Everyone has a different opinion. Everyone's looking at it at different angles, different, different
Absolutely.
life experiences, different things going on.
Wow.
Different people have already gone through this with them, or other people on YouTube. So everyone has a
agree.
different opinion, different, experiences, and it's going to hit them differently. It's going to look differently to everyone too,
Right,
And
but
I think that's the thing. And everyone loves you, and everyone cares about you, and they just don't like them, and they look at all the bad stuff, and they just don't see, like,
yeah,
when you
I
say
get it.
Joneson and Dolly, it just doesn't go together.
It
You
don't.
know what I
It
mean?
don't at all, and it never will.
And that's
And
the
listen,
big thing I think a lot of people have.
Jones, and I feel like you're doing yourself a service by doing this, whatever it is you're doing, right? And until that is met for your own reasons, no one's going to convince her otherwise. Let her do what she wants to do. She has her reasons. We don't
I
need to
don't
know them.
the long game is just, again, awareness. Like, if I can turn somebody away, great. If it takes my channel down doing it, fine.
Beachy, prime example.
We're watching. Do you see what's on the screen?
Are those real or are they fake?
Yeah, those are real. Those are giant Galapagos turtles.
Those are dinosaurs.
I can't say that word.
Yeah, they're
Say it
actually
again, be Tim Slow.
giant Galapagos turtles.
How can you say that and not laugh at my ass off?
Galapagos.
I said
Those
that.
turtles, they walk faster than Justin talks on a live stream.
Yeah, that's true.
That's factual.
You know, sometimes they actually eat meat. What they do is they wait for a bird to come under them, and then they'll just for it to come under, and they'll just drop down.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then they just back up and they eat them.
How old are those turtles?
They can live for 100, probably, what is it? I've seen at least, 200 years or something like that.
Wow.
150 to 200 years.
Yeah.
Jesus, dinosaurs.
There's one called Tiptoe that I follow here on YouTube.
Sticky says that's how she got boyfriends.
Why won't it let me put you on solo layout?
Imagine that thing trying to mount you.
Hold
Holy
on.
moly.
What is it? Hold on. Solo. Got it.
Is that poison ivy?
What? What?
What am I looking for? Oh, is that
Oh my God, Greg.
Yeah. Do you see them all? I fight this every year.
What is it? Poison
Every
ivy?
It's weird.
Boston.
Oh, it's one of those things. It's fucking awesome.
They just pop up every spring, right at the base of my treehouse in the walkway.
Okay,
I dare you to smoke it.
Phenomenal.
I have.
I love it.
Those things are gonna be like 5 feet tall in a couple months.
Wow.
No, they gotta go. They overshadow my beautiful perennial that I
Don't
have
you
here that's
dare.
not so beautiful right now. Look at that. How many are there? Anyone counting?
That's probably
Wow.
maybe more. Wait, I don't see. Let me get a little closer to one of them. Okay, yeah, that is yep. That oh yeah, yep.
You got a gold mine there, Gray.
Hell yeah! Keep at least a couple of those bad boys.
They get plucked.
No.
Wow.
Why don't you just grow them?
I didn't say when they got plucked.
Oh, somebody, Ellie's coming back up. Hold on, I'll take you off solo.
Oh no.
Look at that.
Oh shit!
Is that real?
Want to see? Share my
It is.
share my screen. We have to complete the whole theme of this live.
I hit add.
The whole theme?
Oh, Jesus.
Rare chicken breeds.
Look at it.
Who's coloring that chicken?
Wait,
That ain't
that's
a
not
rare
like
breed.
dyed?
Union Rock saying got a second letter now. The chat's saying.
That's real?
Recent studies of the Onagadori
look at
genetics show that the original bird was the black-breasted version, while the others were
Hard
created
breast.
later through crossbreeding. They have a single comb and reddish-brown eyes. This is an ornamental bird, and taking care of it is a serious job, with special perches required
hell
to
was
keep
that?
the tail off the ground and stop it getting dirty. Like this video.
See, you got the special pink chicken.
They didn't dye his colors. That's like
No.
real.
Let me see. Some those.
Oh, I thought some game like
That
good
looks
hair
like a
job.
dyed. That like looks like
Right.
yeah, like Bullhorn's new hair thing.
Look at that.
You know, like
These chickens.
the
She
same
said
color.
she was just getting a little bit of pink. That's a lot of pink.
Look at this
Yeah, well,
chicken.
let's talk about the rest of her hair. The fact that it looks like cotton fucking candy.
That's a loose.
One more dye job out of that bucket of bleach, and she's gonna be bald.
Bucket of bleach.
Oh, those are those Brahmas. That's the ones I want. The giant
I'm
Brahma
so
chickens.
sorry.
So I can walk around and say I got a big old cock.
Got
I
a
got
big
a
old
huge
cock.
The naked chicken.
I'm gonna try to walk away
Give
from
it a
it.
stick.
Okay.
No, this is
Oh,
a
the fluffy
silky.
one.
This is Jones's chicken.
George!
These
Oh my
weird-looking
gosh.
chickens
Oh, that's
are
so
known
pretty.
as
I
the
love
turtles
silkies.
of
They're
the
the
chicken
cutest, I
world.
think.
They originated in Southeast Asia back in
Where's
the
Loretta?
1800s
Oh.
when the
Flippers.
great explorer Marco Polo
Yeah,
visited the
Loretta.
region. He actually noted the existence of a small chicken with black skin and feathers that were like fur, which could only have been the silky.
Did you hear Ellie? The fluffy.
Eventually, the silky made its way over to North America, and our friends at the Standard of Perfection
Oh, I want that
accepted
pink
the
stuff.
breed in 1874. There are 6 accepted colors: black, blue, buff, white, partridge, splash, and gray.
Partridge is a
But these
color? I thought it was
chickens
a pear
also
tree.
come in a range of unofficial colors, including red, lavender, porcelain, and cuckoo. Did you know that cuckoo was a color? Well,
No.
now you do. These
Cuckoo?
soft little chickens are
George!
ornamental birds,
It's Georgie.
and their fur
That is George.
feels like Angora wool.
George!
Maybe one day some bright spark will make the first silky fur sweater. Number 1.
Are you gonna make a silky sweater?
These are the ones my mama, look, the next ones, the Polish ones that were next, those are the ones my mom got.
Look at their house. It's better than mine.
With the ones after the silky.
Did you see my silky video?
I did see your silky video. I loved it.
I got a few more. I got one where he's just howling at me the whole time. I'm like, you talking to me? And he's like, I'm like,
silky chicken too?
I'll upload it. I'll upload it here in a
All
minute.
right. Now we need to find turtles versus chickens.
Oh my God! That did you see my thumbnail? That was me and
Okay,
Queen
y'all,
like
did you hear that there's a
buzzing
second
away.
letter? Uni is claiming there's a second letter.
What? No,
That's what I said
no,
earlier,
I
yeah.
can't handle
Yes.
that. Mm-mm, no,
Yes.
no, no.
Uni,
Look,
those are
Ellie's
both
no, no,
dying.
no. Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No, to the no,
No
no,
I
no,
think I'm
no,
gonna
no,
die.
no.
I think I'm gonna leave
What
YouTube
is
for a
it?
while, guys.
Second verse, same as the first. How's it
Are you
go?
kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, guy? Are you kidding? You're joking. You're joking.
No,
He
Ellie,
is-
go look at his
You
community
know,
tab.
JR now said on the show today that
Stop
he
it.
has,
Stop it.
he brought up briefly. JR looked at the chat. He goes, "I didn't say no, what?" And I actually saw it, and the way he said it, to me,
Rock a lot. JLR sent a second letter, but since creators will attack me for telling you all more about it, I'll just not. Remember, doxing is.
Oh my
Wait.
God.
Remember, I gotta read it more. Remember, doxing is okay to report on every other time, just not when it happens to
And
me.
Nick was over there. Nick was over there with Uni. He Nick got put in the same situation.
P.S.
Maybe this
to
could
my
be
peeps.
your future, though.
Wait. P.S. to my peeps. Sorry, I know you support me, obviously, but I'm sure you understand. Okay.
What? Shut.
He is
What?
doubling down.
Oh my God! Of course, with the
That's more than double.
That's a second. I mean, I don't know if I can handle like a second letter, guys.
What happened? What did I do, Jones? And I'm
I
confused.
might
I'm sorry.
explode. My head might explode.
Is this one in
saying,
green
like, you
crayon
gave
or
Uni a
orange?
chance, even though a lot of people knew Uni's history. You
Oh,
gave him a chance, right?
Yeah, I gave him a chance, and I didn't even know the history part. And then, but once he went live, right, and I realized
Dolly's pickle, dirty pickles here.
I was like, no. And
Yeah.
he still hasn't produced it, and I've told a couple people, and I said, take my motherfucking
Dolly's
wrench.
done a lot worse shit than
take
Uni
my
too.
wrench.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
He just wants everybody to keep talking about him. That's all. Content.
That's what I said. This is just going to be another
This needs to turn
content
into
grab.
an ice out, like an Avery situation. We need to
Yep.
just like find the iceberg.
Radio silence.
Like done.
Done.
This is absolutely.
I'm gonna throw up if there's.
He's got a second letter that he still has not shown anybody.
Oh,
you got a second
needs to
letter,
feel
but
the
he hasn't
ice
even shown the
burn
first.
from this
Yeah.
one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Why,
goodness.
why would he announce it?
This
He
is
announced
just
it with saying he's not going to announce it. Like, come on, Uni man, what are you doing, man? Like,
Is Queen
seriously, I'm being
mentioned in
dead
the
ass serious
second
right now when I
letter?
say this. What are you doing, dude?
You mean he's not live somewhere talking about it?
He'll probably be live soon, I'm sure.
Really?
I hear someone's thumbs just a running.
Mine.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm talking shit about you motherfuckers.
Well, anyway,
Get it.
Bump, bump.
Make sure to kick Blood B, just a YouTuber, wrong person, Ellie, Voices, Boston.
Hey, why am I on that list, B10?
Just kick them all
Why
off.
didn't I make it?
I already said your name, wrong person.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
Oh, you thought he was messing up.
You must have the wrong person.
Yeah, he's not referring to you.
But anyway, yeah, I think Uni's just doing it for fucking views now. His comment is ridiculous.
Now you think. Okay, read it again.
I got the meat sweats.
I've changed my name so many times. I don't know who
Let me
I
go
am.
read it.
Thank you, Cody Jones. He said,
It
"Leave
says-
me alone."
It says, I'll read it again. JLR sent a letter second, but since creators will attack me for telling you all more about it, I'll just not.
You didn't tell us what the first one.
You gotta let me complete reading it.
Sorry,
Remember, doxing is okay to report on every other time, just not when it happens to me, Uni.
Oh, he's a victim now.
He's the victim.
Oh God.
Order up. Crybaby with a side of hash.
Wow.
Was his PayPal listed under that comment? Because that's usually up there.
Uni, this is coming from obviously me. You didn't put up the first one, and you're saying, and you're wondering why that you're not, that people are questioning you. You can say that they're attacking you, but they're literally questioning you. Harshly at times because you said you were going to do something that you haven't done yet, and now you're going to say that there's a second letter, and that you don't want to produce it because of the reason that you caused. So what do you mean? Make that make sense. I'll wait.
In conclusions, we do not like Dolly, and Uni is a clickbaiter.
He ain't done nowhere near as bad as shit as Dolly, so you can't say he's like in second place.
No,
But
just as a
he's working
clickbaiter.
his way.
No,
Yeah,
he hasn't done anything near that, but it's just ridiculous what he's doing right now. Absolutely effing. I'm fucking pissed.
I mean, like at this point, you're just being clickbaiting with all this stuff, and you're saying that we're okay with doxing. No, we're not okay with you clickbaiting and claiming that your names of other people's in letter. That's ridiculous.
He's never proven anything from the first one. So how are we supposed to know that it's even doxing when he's never produced the first letter and now there's a second letter?
Oh my
But now
goodness.
he's not going to show anybody the second letter because
it's a pattern
now
of
other
like,
creators are
he's
bashing
stalking him.
him.
Now he's being stalked with 2 letters. You know, like this is like has to go with the FBI or something, right? I mean, he's messing with JLR. I hope JLR calls him out. I mean,
If you listen to JR today, you guys will believe him when he's like someone said, "Oh, I didn't send any letter to a person's mother." Like you could hear it, and like you could tell that he has no clue what he didn't even expand on it because he thought it was like just a troll. You know what I mean? If someone sent him something, it's a troll, and they're continuing to send him another one.
Yeah.
But I think he knows this at this point.
I mean, how could he like, okay, one question, how did you know that it's from him and not a troll? Exactly. Or like somebody that, you know, a troll of either side, JLR or Unirock troll, you know?
Exactly. Why do you made you just say JLR? I got sent a letter, you know what I mean?
Jesus,
And it says JLR, but I don't know who it is.
Would he fingerprint it? I mean, does he have the feds involved? I mean, like, this is just going too far. I mean, I don't like JLR at all. You guys know how I feel about JLR, but I wouldn't want him going to jail, like, for fraudulent fucking letter, you know?
Eric W. makes a great point. Let me ask you this. Is it doxing if JLR sent the letter but never tells his info publicly? That's the whole point. It's not doxing, Uni. It's not
doxing is when you put the information out there in the public. Someone emails you a letter, that's harassment. You can claim harassment.
Like, he even said restraining order. His mom wanted to get a restraining order. I like re-listened to that time he came up on Queens the other day, and he said restraining order. Even, I mean, so it's threatening, that letter. I don't know. This, you know, he feels threatened, obviously, you know.
Sounds like somebody's rearranging furniture. I'm not sure what you're hearing.
Is it me?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything that sounded like anybody was rearranging furniture.
I did. It's okay. It's gone now.
Oh, you were moving stuff?
Not me. No. Not me. I heard it though.
Oh, you heard it? Oh, I wonder if it was Grandma upstairs putting stuff away in the kitchen.
No.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like if we keep on calling Uni out on the letter, he'll come up with a 3rd letter was sent and a 4th letter.
Hold on. The community post is gone now.
Is it really?
Well,
I'm watching. I'm reading chat. So, Little Boston, Skellingham.
No, it's still there.
Oh.
Take a picture of it just in case.
It's still there. I'll take a picture of my phone. Just a regular picture.
Ooh.
Well, I don't need to take a picture of it. I put it on the live stream.
You did.
Yeah, just in case.
Right up here.
Yeah, it's on the live stream. Who cares? Trying to trick me.
Oh, no, you meant the noise. Sorry. Oh, God. Shambles.
It's in Discord already. I think it's probably me. I'll mute.
Oh, those are your silkies?
But anyway,
It's beach time, Ellie. You can come back.
Hey, Jones, and I put that video in the private chat if you want to look at it.
Those are your chickens, huh?
Is it wrong?
No, that's my brother-in-law's chickens.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it wrong what?
Is it wrong to go to bed at 8 o'clock 2 nights in a row?
No, I'm going to bed early tonight too.
Yeah, don't worry.
If I go to bed that early, I'll wake up at midnight and then stay up to 3. That's the problem.
I am.
Look.
I don't like those chickens. They're too positive. There's not enough hatred in those chickens.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to your chickens, sir.
Listen.
I love it.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
You talking to me?
Look at that baby.
Ooh.
Why do they all sound like they're going through puberty?
Boy, he just throws his little head right back.
Me and this chicken's gonna have a fight. They're too positive. I don't like positivity in this chat or in videos.
Oh, he just puffs his little chest right out, throws his head back, and just wails.
Look at his fluff.
He's a
Oh
love
my
dog,
goodness.
Doodle.
Oh my
Beat
God. I
him
love
is an
that baby.
angry vegan.
Yeah,
He is.
I don't like these chickens.
Hater.
I have another one where I do a real close up on him and stuff. He has really cool like blue, like below his eyes and stuff. It's crazy looking.
You're cool.
But anyway, in conclusion, I disavow Jonesing, and I'm going to have to make a hate video on her. Yeah, that's the YouTube way. We're gonna have to do that next. All right. Let me see.
Yep.
So B10's got to check, see who else is on so that he knows where he's going to bounce
Well, I
to
think
next.
Queen's going live in just a little bit.
Oh, is she?
Oh, yeah?
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I think so.
Hey, that girl.
Jonesing, you got new members.
Don't hold that to me. Do I? Do I got a new member?
Steph B
Aw.
bought 5.
Oh my God, Steph B. Thank you. Let me see. And Aries Fire got one. Oh my God, thank y'all.
Welcome to the Hippie Hut.
Welcome to the Hippie Hut.
Welcome
it.
to the Hippie Hut.
I love that.
Destroy any of those beautiful plants.
Hey,
So-
Stephanie, I'm up here.
In conclusion,
Can I?
everybody what?
Oh, I just went to Savage's fucking TikTok and I just saw this funny ass video. Can I show it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Savage does TikTok too. I'll drop it later, but Savage does a TikTok. I know people don't like or whatever, but I just thought this was funny. Let me see, where is it? Savage. Okay, here you go. This is the new product.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't know she had a TikTok.
What do you think of that neck saver, Jordan? What is your review of this product?
I don't know what he's gonna say, so I'm afraid of actually put in sound. So I just I
I
thought it
don't
was fun.
care, B Tim. It's
I'm
fine.
hopefully nothing bad says.
Motherfucking free hands. Shit. Motherfucking free hands. That neck saver, Jordan.
This is actually this would be a good product.
It really would.
I have one of those.
Holy shit! This would be perfect for Queen. Queen needs this product. Queen
And it turns
needs
into a selfie stick.
Yeah, Queen needs
Did you
this
get
product.
it at the bus shop? Where did you go?
On the as seen on TV section in the Family Dollar, yo.
Yeah.
CM421, welcome to the Hippie Hut, babe.
Oh my god, that would be perfect for Queen as a present. She just she can just smoke and she can her hands are free. She does the live from there and she just hits it and she walks around. You could do that too with your chickens. You put that on with your chickens.
You can.
That thing fully rotates, and if you're not wearing it, it turns into a little stand that can sit on your bed next to you, and you can watch TV from your phone.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I love mine.
But anyway,
I
I figured out just because I saw that was funny.
You're skedaddling.
I'm skedaddling. I'll see you guys.
know when you skedaddle. Yes.
I hate you, B-Tim.
Love you, B-Tim.
I despise all of you. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
plan on-
Well,
I
we're going to
plan-
shut down, period. So it's
Yeah,
fine because
I
I need to
plan on-
go.
Yeah, I plan
Daddy
on
Baby
all your
Girl
spot.
quick said, "Can you let Jones know about her super chat?" I'm not sure. I can't find it. Daddy's Baby Girl.
Oh, I didn't see one from Daddy's baby girl.
I tell you what,
All right. Well, I guess we'll wait to see if we get another notification.
Yeah, don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it now.
Hold you to
'Cause
what? What?
To Queen going live.
Oh,
I don't see Daddy's baby girl super chat.
Yeah, I couldn't either. Cause I put them all in the back for you, and I don't think I missed any.
But regardless, I'll throw George on for you anyways.
That's fucking damn. There's gonna be a whole Dog to China by George. George's gonna get his
Go,
way to China.
George. Go, George.
She thanked her for that one.
Oh, that girl with a super sticker.
That ghetto girl.
That
ghetto
ghetto girl. Thank you, babe. We'll do
Do the DHB one.
The BHB.
Johnson.
I
love that one.
A possum.
Oh, okay.
It's a possum, right?
Jones.
No, it's not a possum.
All right. So don't hold me to it. I don't know for sure that Queen's going live, but I think she is. So you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here.
Good night, Cody Jones.
All right, bye.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Thank y'all for hanging out.
Always.
Bye.
And having
everybody.
Thug life.
real conversations. Thank y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Backless. Bye, YouTuber. Bye, Grain.
Bye, sweetheart.
Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. Steph B, your super chat came in at, girl, the perfect time. The perfect time. Let me see my way the fuck out. Just remember, don't send Dolly any money. Don't support that bullshit. Don't send him money to try to keep me and Queen on the island. If anything, shit, call in there and vote us off. I just can't. I'm not endorsing that. So I hope y'all understand. I hope this made a little bit of sense. I understand where Willow and Packless and people and Constance, I do understand what they're saying, and I do understand how it looks that way, 100%. But I think that y'all are thinking too deep. That's not the level. I wasn't even like looking that deep. Like y'all were looking way too deep. It ain't that serious. So, I love y'all. I appreciate you supporting me. I hope y'all have a good night's rest. Wake up tomorrow ready to have a great day. Don't have any bad dreams. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.
Everyone likes me and thinks I'm great in my safe space. People don't judge me and haters don't hate in my safe space. If you do not like me, you are not allowed in my safe space. Look and you'll see there's very select crowd in your safe space. More people that support me. Rainbows all around me, there is no shame in my safe space.